Ah, there it is. Okay, good. So hey guys, wchamilt here, and I am playing on the Minecraft new Eriador 1.9 survival server yet again. And here we are in front of the warehouse. And I wanted to say, hey, welcome, Steph Lampy. Hope I said that right. Hello. Um, so what are we doing today? What are we doing out here? Well, you guys have been watching my last couple of episodes, and I wanted to first give a huge thank you to anybody who's either watching right now or may see this in the future or is watching any of my other episodes. Thanks so much. I certainly do appreciate all the support. Those last 3 episodes have been crazy. Like almost 300 views on 30 and 31, and then 32 is like almost at 200 already. It's crazy. Blowing my mind. You guys are loving the building. But I wanted to change it up a little bit. I've been doing it all episodically. I haven't done any live streams in forever. So today I wanted to live stream the roof for this thing. Hey, I'll watch it while I plan for recording. Nice. So my plan for the day is actually, because I'm in the middle of recording an episode right now. Like I've already recorded some stuff for it. It's not finished yet. There's a few more things that I want to do with it. So, but I didn't want to do this as part of another episode because change it up a little bit. Do a little live stream instead. So I want to get the roof completed on this today. So I have been working hard getting materials and especially clay. So you need so much clay for all these bricks in here. So that we can hopefully get it all done today. I don't know if I have enough. I will show you how much I have, and then we can make judgments later. But I've got 9 stacks plus a little bit of bricks there, and I think that it'll give us a good start anyway. I don't know. Somewhere I lost one clay ball, and then I also have a ton of glass smelting up, but that's for another project. Actually, some of it's for today because we need black stained glass for the roof. And the only other unfortunate bit is I think I only have. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, no, seriously. I had like 39 ink sacks in here. What did I do with it? Wonder. Oh, maybe I put them in the thing. Yeah, you see this is all set up and sorted. Let's see, maybe was it the last one on this side, I think. There's no really good way to know if we've yeah, oh great, 52. Hey, what's up, Nico? So the IP is on a private whitelisted server. But we do have a community server if you're interested in playing along or doing plot world creative building, that kind of stuff. It's newereador.com as the server IP, as well as our website. So you can check out all the members' new videos and such. And actually, I'm going to pop over to the community server right now because I need to look at how the roof is done. And I may end up being where I have to open up a second window and look at it that way. Oh, I need to go wchamilt. Hey, oh, this isn't it. Slash. There we go. All right, let's see. I think I gotta go this way, right? Yeah. All right. So this is how this is done. So basically, if I can get whoops. If I can get this stuff right here, like this section done, we can copy it over like this, and then we'll do the glass part anyway. So I want to do the stuff with the bricks first. Hey, it's Bread's joined the game. I want to do the stuff with the bricks first, and then I want to do the stuff with the glass and the slabs, because I think this is the one that's going to be the most resource intensive, I guess. Because slabs are cheap. We have so much stone, and then stone brick, super cheap. So we're gonna need to figure out exactly how this is made. So here's what I'm thinking. Let's take it. Let's do like this. 5, yeah. Let's do that. And that. We're gonna go right here. Okay. Copy it. And then we're going to take this and we're going to go over here to this plot and say paste it. Ta-da! And that's how World Edit works, kind of. All right, so we're going to take that and dissect it without destroying my actual building. So this is what the arch looks like on the front, okay? So here's the wall, which we already have. I already have that up there. So basically it looks like the bricks run alongside each other all the way with slabs in the middle, and then the slabs in the middle also have some stuff on the top of it. So if we get the bricks done and then the slabs done level with them, then we can do these things easily. 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. And then we'll just mirror that stuff here. All right, great. Let's switch back over and get to working on it. And most likely I'm going to end up having to, what do you call it? Open up a second Minecraft window because I will forget. It is inevitable and entirely reasonable to assume that I will forget what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. So let's hope for the best, though. Here we go. And I'm gonna take all of this. I'm gonna take all of this stuff. Might as well. And I don't think there was any stone. Oh wait, yeah, there was a ton of stone brick. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. It's all the space we have time for. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. All the stuff we have space for. There we go. Hey, Marmahukan. Gosh, I'm terrible with this name. Sorry. Let's see. This guy. I'm sure it was closer than before. 1, 2. There. Okay. Yep. We're gonna just fly through this. Fly through it. But yeah, I want to see. So you guys, let me know what you've been up to. Ask me some questions about what I've been up to, or whatever. Feel free. Feel free to, ask me stuff. Ask me anything. Think of it as like a Reddit thread. Oh my gosh, get on there. Yeah, so we're having a baby. That's news. Which I if y'all have seen some of the episodes, you might know that I have announced that previously. But we're due August 20th, so we're right at 6 months today out of 9, or I guess is it 9? It's 40 weeks. I guess technically it's 10, but everybody always says 9, so that's what I'm gonna go with. But yeah, we're at 6 months today, so pretty excited, pretty crazy. I don't know what to. I don't know exactly what to think about it, but we're gearing up, I guess, getting all the stuff in place that we need to accommodate another human in our apartment. It's a lot of work, but we're planning for a little baby shower party, which is gonna be really fun. A friend of our. What names are you thinking of for the baby? We already have a name for the baby, actually. We haven't announced it yet, is the thing. So when we announce it to people, which will probably be July 3rd when our baby shower is, then I will be sure to announce it in a video as well. Unless I'm given permission previous to that, but so far I don't know. I'm not gonna make any of those kinds of judgment calls because I feel like I'm gonna make the wrong decision. And my wife wouldn't be happy about it, and the like happy wife, happy life kind of thing. So we'll just let it let it be for now. Yeah, this is how we do it. This is how we do it. And then wait, 2, 2, Oh, I think that's supposed to be 1. 1. Yeah. It's 2 and 2. Yep. We'll go back and see. See, this is what I'm talking about. I should have a second window open. But then I couldn't read the chat because it's it would cover it up. But I might have to just do it. There. Yeah, this is looking good, y'all. Ooh, I should have brought dirt. Let me go. Whoops. What did I pick up? Huh. I don't see anything different in my inventory. It's weird. And I saw a name tag, so Niels must have run over here, but I don't know where he is. How's this looking? 1, 2. Whoops. Okay. We're going to take half there, make this go a little bit quicker. There, and there. Let me get some dirt going. We have 4 concurrent viewers. All right. Dirt. And then I know there's a backside with slabs and stuff that we're going to do. This is the easy part because it's, excuse me. This is the easy one because it's on, like I can just walk around. This part is going to be the hard one. So we'll see. I don't know if I'm looking forward to that bit. And having to eat constantly is awful. Okay. Okay, let me open up another Minecraft. Y'all just gonna have to bear with me a little bit here. Sorry. Play. What does it show? It still shows me paused, yeah. Okay. Open up this. Oh. Minecraft? Community server. Okay, I'll just leave it minimized. It'll be a little tiny Minecraft window. All right, so we've got 2 things. Now we're going to bricks. That. And then 3. I think it's just like this. I think it's just like cover it up so it's 1 block gap here. You go up 1. Oh wait, no, that's 2. Oh, I see. I could just do it like that. All right. And then you just go across. Man. And then it should be 2, right? 1, 2, yeah. Oh man. We're getting good at this, you guys. 2, 3. And then, yep. And then the rest one would be 2 slabs. Like that. Oh, genius. A-level, A-lister genius right here. Okay. So the only, whoops. Oh, except for that. So now the only other thing, this is why it's going to be hard when we do the other side, because I'm not going to be able to just jump down here and place blocks. So let's check this out. So this is a complicated thing for some reason. It's like, even though nobody's ever going to see it. You know what? We don't really need to do it for this one, because this one's not going to be seen. But we are going to have to do it once we get into the main parts. So let's just leave it like this for now. And that way we don't have to worry about spawning spaces and those sorts of things. And then we should also do the next... We should also do the next one over. Timon Frankie, welcome to the live stream. Good sir. Let's go over... I'm on the community server right now, so that's why it's like I'm just pausing it. But I'm trying to get a grasp of where this next one goes in place. And it actually hangs over... Oh, I see. So it actually hangs over the wall. This is the one that's going to start overlapping over the roof of the actual thing. So we need this one to start... There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. and then the thing again. All right, great. So let's get back over here, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's already. Oh, he's already did start it. Oh, thanks, Niels. All right, cool. Niels has been helping me out so much with this stuff. I am very grateful to that fact. Been a huge help. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, oh, I see what I could do. I could do it like this. One, because this just goes over to the thing. Aha! Aha! 1, 2, 3. Yeah, like that. See? This is how patterns are made. And if you guys want to see more, feel free to check out my videos on YouTube channel. It's the one that you're watching right now. Wait, how's this 2 already? Oh, it is 2. We do stuff, but I don't usually build a lot on camera because I get distracted really easily. And that doesn't ever bode well for stuff. So I've been doing this mostly in time lapses or progress updates. But I wanted to do something a little different today, just to kind of change it up a bit. It's been a while. It's been a while since I did a live stream, so that's why we're doing it this way. Ooh, man, I get to get rid of these torches. Oh, so exciting. But yeah, what have you guys been up to? We had a bunch of interesting stuff happen on the server, which I'm not going to talk about in too much detail here. But needless to say, some crimes have been solved. Why is this like that? Why is this like that? Where are we going over here? All right, so at above. Oh, because you just can't see it. Good morning, day, evening. Yes, it is morning here. It is 9:32 a.m. What the heck? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 4th block. And then what's above it? Brick. Huh. Did I do this wrong? Oh God, tell me I didn't do this wrong. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm freaking out. Is there also brick? Is there also brick here? Let me count this up. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go up 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a weird. 5, 4. 5, 4, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, it's over here. Oh, it's over here. Okay, okay, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, the next one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the 9th block will be up. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay. I'm just, it's fine. Oh, you're watching Jeffy's stream? Oh, yeah. then you probably know some of the stuff that's been going on. But I have some stuff that I'm gonna show in my next video. Hopefully it'll be out. I mean, it'll be out this week, but I've been trying to do it like on Wednesdays now, just to have a regular schedule, because it makes it easier on me, to be quite honest with you, to have all that stuff, just like not having to scramble. Just be like, I know it's due out on Wednesday, and that'll be fine. That's it, you know. So I think that'll be when this next one is gonna come up. So yeah, looking forward to that. I hope. I don't understand how this happened right there, but I don't think it's gonna be visible anyway, so we might just fill it in with dirt. It'll be in my new video too, coming out in 10 years. Yeah, get on it, Dougie. Where's your videos, man? Oops, oops, oops. Yeah. Ooh, this is gonna be cool. We should probably sleep, because it's not mob proof in here. Not in the slightest. I mean, like on the roof. Down here is, and we've got some villagers. They're just ho-humming away, being villagers. I was trying to breed them up, and I'd like tossing carrots and I was like, oh wait, you need doors, and I just couldn't be bothered with it, so I didn't. That was as far as that went. So these are all like zombie villagers that I captured and then coerced into not being zombie villagers anymore. Ugh, excuse me, got the hiccups. I think this is right. Because of your sound mishap? How do people know about this stuff already? Oh my gosh, that's funny. I mean, it's not, I mean, it sucks that it happened, but it's funny that people already, like, did you tweet about it or something? Pretty funny. Ooh. Let's do this. Yeah. You're recording a new Redstone one now, and my new Eriador episode will be finished recording soon. Yes, excellent. So we want to see. We want to see it, buddy. All right, then we're gonna fill in the middle. Oh, see what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? Yeah. Get out of my building. We'll have it lit up here too, so because it doesn't do us any good to have a perimeter if I make my whole building have mobs all over it. And we had to wait on this anyway. Oh, I see. I see. It was in Jeffy's stream. That makes sense. We'll have to wait on... Or, no, I'm sorry. We had to wait on the roof until... Let me look at this. I'm not 100% sold on it. Okay, so I guess it is just blocked off. Okay. Oh. Sorry. Niels apparently was on the community server, and I didn't mean to ignore him. He's like making the roof, and I didn't say anything. Sorry. Ooh, this would be the perfect time to actually do the under bits. So we've got that. And then that. Yeah. And then what, is there any other under bits? Oh yeah, I see one right there. So that should be this, right? Yeah. So it's, nope. How do I do this? Yep. There we go. Well, we felt sorry for you. Oh, well, that's a kindness right there. Here we go. Oops. Y'all are the best community. I tell you what. Is there another? Oh yeah, right here at the end. So It's like this one, right? Yeah. And then this stuff doesn't matter. Because we're not going to be able to see it. That's why it doesn't matter. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Oh, man. I tell you what, you blow through resources real quick doing this stuff, these giant builds. I never really got into doing these huge... Oops. I never really got into doing these huge things before, so this actually, like, what do you call it? I can't talk. It's quite the stretch, or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Oh, my UPS is beeping. I don't know if you can hear it. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the live stream. We're building the roof here for the new Eriador warehouse thing that I've been working on. Gotta start from this side. We're gonna get a good system down because I just like with the. Wait, what? Oh, this isn't right. Already messed it up. Question: have you seen the new X-Men film yet? And did you enjoy it? If you did, I did not see it. No, sorry. 1, 2. I haven't seen. I didn't see Days of Future Past either. I didn't watch like any of the new X-Men. The last one I watched was the one where it was like the first one in this like coming back to the beginnings things. It was like it's the one where they're like young, but like Xavier can still walk around and stuff. And then at the end he doesn't, because of other guy Magneto. So is that one? I don't know which one that was. But that was the last X-Men that I saw. Ugh. Oh, here's the part where we should. Ooh, good grief! This is complicated. This is so complicated. Petty helped me design all this stuff. I tell you what, I'm just gonna have to do the top bits and then just come in underneath and do all this under arch thingies. Yeah, because this is gonna be too much to try to like figure all this out. Okay. When does it start? Oh, 2 already. There we go. So it's only you and Neil's building this, or are there other guys also chipping in? It says actually it's just been Petty helped me one time with he designed some of the stuff, like the what he calls them, these little modules up here. So it's a standard item filter system, you know, with the torch, and it goes to comparator and the thing. But we also wanted to get rid of excess items so they didn't overflow into adjacent ones or end up in the random items chest. So he designed this little module that fits perfectly on top of each of these silos right here that you can see, that basically once the items back up to the hopper that's underneath here, the second layer one, then it'll trigger this clock and cause them to dispense, and they'll get dispensed into a cactus. So you can only ever fill it up to this hopper right there and never backs up into the filter. So when you have these huge amounts of like cobblestone and regular stone that we're chucking out over here, we're not going to end up breaking all the filters because they're getting destroyed, which is good and bad. It's good because it saves us from having some kind of crazy mishap, especially once the roof gets in. We're not going to really be able to access any of the filters, but it's bad a little bit because we'll lose a whole lot of, you know, potential resources if people really needed stone or cobblestone or whatever, because those are already full. Like if you look over here, these are full to the brim. So yeah, that was as much. I don't want to be like, as far as actually building anything, that's as much that Niels and I didn't do. He did that. Now, a lot of people have contributed resources. Wild Trekker gave me over like almost 2 stacks of iron blocks. So lots of. I'm actually going to build him a little statue down here, I think, for all his contributions. But Skid has given me a lot of stuff. Petty's given me a lot of stuff. I mean, basically everybody has given me a lot of resources. And Dougie's helped me cut down a bunch of trees to make the chests and all this kind of stuff. So, I mean, we've all been kind of contributing to this project. But yeah. I like the idea that it will surely copy this later today from my cobblestone silo. Yeah. And you can actually see this is a pretty nice compact system. So I was mistaken a little bit. So you've got, I'll show you real quick. So here's your chest. This is the top of the silo. It's got a comparator that goes into the block, blah, blah, blah. All right. So then this is one chest or one hopper that goes into it. Then you've got a sideways facing hopper. So this one faces, the bottom one faces into the chest. This one faces sideways. And then the other one on top of it faces forward again. This one right here. This is your item filter one. And then this is the overflow protection one. Okay. So your item filter's up here, set up like normal. Comparator clock, you know, the locking the hopper, that kind of thing. The reason it's facing sideways is because it faces into a dropper right behind here, right behind this block. And then this comparator reads through the block to the dropper and says, is there a block, or is there an item in there? If there is, then it sends a signal out, which causes it to click. And it sits a repeater here into this block, which causes the dropper to dispense its item. So if there's just one item in there, then it'll just dispense it one time. If there's a whole bunch that get put in there, just keep throwing them. And then right in front of that block is some, I don't know if you can see it from here. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it. There's a slab right beside the chest so that chest will open. Because if you put a solid block there, then the items wouldn't actually go down in the silo. Because the chest couldn't open. So we put a top side slab there, and then sand and a cactus. And then on the other side, because the cactus can't be next to anything, we'll just go down here. Since the cactus can't be next to it, you can spawn here. That's not good. I knew that it was too dark. That's not good. We'll have to hang some more chandeliers, I think. We see how we've got these quartz stairs right there. They're facing out. Behind the ones on the left, when you're looking at it, the ones on the left, that's where the cactus. There's an air block right behind that, and the cactus is the next one over there. So you can kind of see how it's laid out, and that way the cactus won't get broken. And you also have a block placed above the cactus so that it doesn't grow up. So because we kept getting a whole bunch of cactuses just like popping up and like in there. I think you should make a contest. Who has mined the most for the perimeter? The winner gets a massive sculpture. Oh, hey, let's see. Etnan Cool Beans, welcome to the live stream. I gotta get rid of this now, which I am absolutely okay with. IO sir, join the game. Giannis is here. Hey. Very cool. He doesn't get to play as often, or like I'm usually not on when they're playing because I have work during the week and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think Petty's probably the one. Petty or Rika have probably the ones that have the most right now. If we look at mine, I have mined out 89,000. I feel like it's more than that, but 89,000, basically 90,000 stone and not a lot of cobble. 45,000 dirt is a lot. I mine a lot of dirt. 5,000 sand, that's okay. I've been hunting for sand too. What else is relevant? Do we have like andesite and stuff in here? I don't even know. Did they just put it at the end? What is this? Oh. Is it even in here? Why is purple blocks and stuff in there and then the andesite isn't? Where is it? How did I miss that? Nope, not in there. Unless that counts. Maybe because it's like a metadata tag of stone, andesite, and all that kind of stuff. So that may be included in that. Okay. Well, lame. Well, I do have something else that I'm happy with. Look at this. Look at this. Number of deaths. Where is it? Where is it? Number of deaths, 11. I think I'm the number, like the lowest number on the server of deaths. And check this out. I've only died by 3 different mobs: zombies, skeletons, and creepers. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times I died by mobs. The other 4 times is when I fell to my death. And 2 of those times I died by zombies was I was trying to capture them, and I had to take my armor off because it's got thorns on it, and I was trying to catch them so I could turn them into villagers. Yeah, so... Oh yeah, so all the stone types count under that. Yeah, so that makes sense, that makes sense. So I'm gonna sleep again. Ah, what the heck? That was crazy. I don't think we should discuss my number of deaths. Oh, I think we should. You brought it up. I don't know how, I don't have a way of checking it. It doesn't show up in there. What have I done? I've made it so I can't get up now. Huh. Okay. We're gonna do this a different way. I couldn't get up there anyway because it was in the wrong spot. Oh, he's gone. Let's see. Click. There we go. Oh, and Dougie left too. There you go. See, yeah, you've got that going for you. Get the most entertaining deaths. Oh, he's back. You're playing with my heartstrings here, guys. What? Why did y'all both leave and come back almost at the exact same time? Interesting. We'll do like that. Yeah, sure. I don't have any torch. Ooh, I do have a few. Okay. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do like, 94 deaths? Oh my gosh. I didn't think it was that many. Good grief, my man. My man here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so it goes 7, stone, brick, stone, brick, stone, brick. Okay, okay. Oh, gotta go. Bye. All right, we'll see you, man. Thanks for stopping by, for sure. Oh, goodness. All right, so we're gonna power this through. Anyway, I'm back off now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See ya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Click that. This is gonna help us in the long. Wait, I already messed it up. This is gonna help us in the long run by making it a little bit quicker, I think. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, we're cruising now, man. He says, well, anyway, see you guys. Be back to watch after the recording. Okay, see you, man. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So it's fun. I'm just giving him a hard time. It doesn't. It's all a game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I don't know how many of you guys may have seen my most recent episode where we did a little bit of acting with Dougie and myself. We're doing. Wait, is this right? Is this right? Tell me it's right. Yes, yes, it works out. Ha ha ha. Episode. He helped me out a lot with that episode. It was a lot of fun having somebody, like, just, you know, we were just playing around and making, but it was a lot of fun to make an actual what do you call it, like a little movie. The question was, how many different items can you sort once it's finished? So the sorters are already finished, just so you know. Oh, thank you. The sorters are already finished. There's 42 silos. There's 42 silos here in the thing. Each one, we did the math on it. So check this out. Each item silo can hold 59,008 blocks. And it's a very specific number. That's just how it worked out. 59,008 blocks in each silo. There are 42 silos. Now, I know that some silos, like the Ender Pearls, you know, they're stacks of 16. They're not 64. But just for the sake of simplicity, let's assume everything's 64 stacks. It's right at 2.5 million items that can be stored in this storage unit. Now, I don't think we're ever gonna fill it up, but it's possible. Like, if we just AFK'd here all the time once all these farms are in place and and did it like that, then yeah, I mean, we could theoretically fill it up because we're gonna have all these things available. But I think we are gonna we're gonna have to get rid of all of the block type item storage, so like the stone, cobblestone, sand, gravel, because once the perimeter's done, we're not going to be mining that stuff out anymore, and they're not produced by other things. I mean, I guess you could do like an automatic cobblestone generator, but why? So we'll probably end up like divvying up all those resources and bringing them somewhere else, because we're actually missing a few. I was like looking at it and I was like, we filled up all of these things with filters already, but we're missing stuff like leather. We don't have a leather sorter. We've got raw beef. Don't have leather for some reason. So there's stuff like that we're gonna have to go through and like look at it again, like that we just didn't think about, or whatever the reason. But yeah, they're all in place now. So like this works all the way. You can send whatever items you want to, and if it doesn't have a filter, it's gonna go in the random items chest. Or the other thing I noticed too is that we'll get a lot of cobblestone and stone in there. It's when we're digging out, if you chuck in huge amounts of cobblestone into the water streams down there, they just bypass the hoppers that send it to the dispenser to go up the item elevator and just go up the item elevator as stacks. And since there's only one filter per thing, it can only handle one stack at a time of a given item, so any of the extra ones will just pass right over it and end up in the random items chest. So a lot of times when we go through big mining sessions, we end up with like a whole bunch of stone and cobblestone in the back, which isn't great, but it's, you know, there could be worse problems. Oh yeah, and these rings, I think I talked about it already in the episode. If not, it's in this next one. I can't remember. They all kind of run together sometimes. But this is part of the iron. Each of these rings represents the location of an iron golem farm. And depending on how we do with the roof today, we may start working on that with Skid when he gets back from tennis. He plays tennis or something, which is pretty neat. And that's kind of like his project. So let me put these bricks in place, and that way we'll have everything going. But yeah, that's on the docket as well, because we need the iron, man. I used up so much iron to make this building, and I feel kind of bad about it, because of just how much I used. But you know, it's all in the name of community embetterment. So it's fine. 1, 2. Okay, so you need to what? Huh? Wait. Okay, so you need to extend it already, but isn't that always the case? Once you built something and you realize that you're missing the one last block of wood to finish it, it's already too small. Yeah, that's how it seems. I have made an error here. I don't want to have to go all the way around. Where's dirt? Just give me some dirt. There. Yeah, the embetterment. Look, I speak English goodish. Let's see. Goodly. This one goes up. All right. Maybe I should do these brick ones first, because I don't think the brick ones have any kind of... I don't think they have any kind of special slabbage like the stone slabs do. But maybe they're not. I was also debating, like, should I just make an entire dirt floor? Whoa, that was too much. We need to go to here. Let's get rid of that. We're gonna have to go to the other side too. Now I have to pick up all those. Oh gosh. I was also thinking about just putting a layer of dirt, like right at that level where all those were, just the entire floor, so I could just walk around and do all that stuff. I may do it. I don't know, because like whatever. What does it mean at this point? Like it's just a bit of my time, kind of thing. So we'll see. That may end up having to be the case. Just there's a lot to do. All this scaffolding, and it'll be easy to get rid of anyway. 1, 2, 3. But yeah, this has been an interesting. Oh, darn it! All right, give me this. Give me it back. Don't disappear on me. Yes. Haha. This has been an interesting test of my patience as far as building all this stuff goes, because it is not my normal kind of deal that I like to do. So we're working it out though. Yeah, there we go. So I guess we have to do half in this direction and then half in the other direction because of the way that they sit underneath like that, because I can't build down. And I don't want to drop water buckets down because then I'll move all those torches and that'll be a big mess. Yeah. But, oh my gosh, I don't even know if I'm going to have enough bricks. I made a lot of bricks, but I don't think this is going to be enough. I have a feeling that it's not going to be. We'll see. Oh, I could do something like this. Well, watch this. Well, no, I'll just dig it from this side. I was going to put a piece of dirt there, but I have to do it on every single one. I don't feel like doing it. So, let's see. Huh. And there's also a bunch of projects going on around here. One of the projects that I'm working on is the outer wall for the perimeter that you'll see in this upcoming deal. And that's what a lot of the glass is for. It's on the outside over there. But you can see, look. So we've got 1, 2, 3. I think there's 12 rings in each layer. There's 3 layers, so it's 36 iron golem farms. It's actually gonna be 35. Hey, it's actually gonna be 35 because the last one would be like right in the middle where the building is, which wouldn't work. Yeah, I dug all this clay out from around here. This is. Oh, I see you, sneaky jerk. That's what happens. I don't light it up. Boof. Get out of my roof. Ah, fall. All right. So are you now doing all the big builds? I am not going to be doing all of them. Like we're all working on the, what do you call it? We're all working on the perimeter. Like digging it out. So that's the biggest build of all, I think. Ooh, they're doing an item. That's the biggest build of all, is the actual perimeter itself, just because of how much digging is involved with it. But so we're all kind of working on that, whenever possible. That's the most tedious thing too. So it's like, ugh, I don't know if I want to do this right now. But you don't really need that much iron. Well, we don't now that I've already built this thing, we don't need it. But, you know, there's different ways you play the game, right? You know, you play the game to just have enough to build stuff. And then there's other people who like to play the game to have everything possible. Like we never, and you're like, what's the most over the top thing that we could think of to do? Because that's what we enjoy doing. So this is one of those things where it's like, okay, it's clearly unnecessary to have this much stuff. I mean, it's like an Iron Titan or whatever. Like, do you need that much? No, you're just gonna end up building everything out of iron blocks. But yeah, it's just fun to do it. Like, it's a way for us to stay busy. Because, like, you know, if you play Minecraft a lot, especially even if you reset the map and you do other things, you can get burned out on it fairly easily if you don't have any fresh ideas, right? It's like there's only so many times you can build the same mob farm and go like, okay, well, I don't. Oh no. Like, okay, well, great. That doesn't mean anything to me now. You know what I mean? So this is a way to keep us busy by not only building all these things again, because it's all new, it's a new map, you know, whatever, but integrating them all into one mega build. I think of it like a transformer, you know, like there's more than meets the eye, that kind of thing. We're like, you know, you have like the transformers and they can like change and they can do their thing, but they can also or maybe like, what is it, Power Rangers do it too, maybe it's both, but then they like join up and they make this giant mech or whatever, and that's what this is like the giant mech. This is like the head of the giant mech where all the control panels, and all the other farms are going to be like the other little Power Rangers around. So stupid analogy, but you get what I'm saying. So like this is a way for us to all to stay together and not get super burnout. Oh God, I did it again. Need to eat something. Hey, Proximity, welcome to the live stream. What's up, buddy? I think they were working on something. They're working on their own project. I'm not gonna say what it was. I don't want to spoil it. It's probably gonna be in their next episode, so we're not gonna go to there, wherever it may be. I've been really good. I have to say, there's been a lot of stuff being built out here, which I'm gonna show it now because it's fine. It comes out tomorrow, and because it's gonna happen inevitably anyway. There's a witch farm over there, right? This is part of why we picked this location anyway. It's surrounded by ocean for the most part, and there's a witch hut. So that's why we're like, let's do all the farms there. Oh, Creeper TV's here. Hey, welcome. And so you'll see that video tomorrow, not mine, Petty's video. But yeah, I've been really good about not showing that stuff in my videos. He said it was okay since he moved that wall down. There was a dirt wall, if anybody noticed that. I even tried to not show the dirt spoiler wall because people would probably guess what it was. But I was really good about it because we're like the only two people out here building and making videos, right? Everybody else can make videos at their base. They can make it whatever. But like here I am. This is like my one project. Oh man, this looks crazy already. And he goes and puts up this giant thing. It's like, don't film this for 3 weeks. Like, ugh. It's funny. So I've been really good. Y'all trust me not to doing the spoiler stuffs. But today, like, we don't have a choice. It's live stream. Let's just get it out of the way. There it is. Let's see if I can do this last bit without falling again. And I haven't live streamed in a long time, so it's nice that you guys are checking it out and commenting and stuff too. I miss it. I miss it so much because now that I have a real job, now that I have a real job, I can use quote fingers. Oh, I've run out of. Look how many bricks I've already used. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more of these to go, and I've got 2 and a bit stacks. I don't think I don't think this is gonna be enough. Not great. I made so many bricks though. Oh, hey, Giannis is there. Welcome. IC 100. What's up, man? I was just telling him about like I'm not gonna go to where you are or tell him what you're working on because I don't want to spoil anything for my 12 viewers. Several of which are new Eriador members, but hey, you know, I'll take it. I'll take the 12 views. Do it. But yeah, oh, and I guess I owe you a great deal of thanks as well. I don't know if you saw the thing I posted, but man, after your most recent video where you flew around the warehouse, I went from 300 and I think I had like 376 subs, somewhere in that range, to now I've got 415, I think, give or take. It goes up and down a little bit. I'm not really sure why it goes up and down. Like, it'll go like, oh, you've got 412. I'm like, great. And then it'll go, no, you have 409. And then slowly it'll creep back up to 412. Oh, 19. Sweet. Oh, okay. This just doesn't refresh very often. So it's like, I don't understand if it's just YouTube. It's like we don't think that you actually got that many subscribers, so we're gonna like not count them yet. Kind of like how they do that 301 views thing. Like they have to have it verified before they actually count it as like actual views. Or if people are actually just like subscribing, then unsubscribing, then subscribing again. I don't really understand, but it happens every time I have a big bump in subscribers. It goes up for like a day, then it goes back down again, and then it goes back up to where it was the first time. Very strange. Yeah. So feel free to subscribe. I guess I'm gonna plug it. That's it. I'm not gonna do it again. But or I say that, but I probably will. I'll forget. I forget a lot of stuff. But yeah, so thank you, Giannis, for that. Look at this. We have run out. I have 13 bricks, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't even count that one and a half. 5.5. I didn't do the other. Oh no. Oh no. 5.5 of these. We didn't even do we make it halfway? Okay, I think we made it halfway. Yeah, this is the halfway point. Or what? Oh wait. Or is this? 1, 2. Yeah, this is the halfway point. So okay, we made it halfway down the building. So it was 9 stacks. 9 stacks plus like 23. So basically 9 stacks. We've got almost that left. 9 stacks of bricks. That means I need more than a complete chest, more than a complete single chest of clay balls smelted and then crafted into bricks to finish it. Aha! Excellent. Plug as much as you want, but we're all the people there. Yeah, that's true. Quickly need to get my croissant out of the oven. Be right back. Oh man, I wish I could say some fancy stuff like that. Like, excuse me, fellas, I have to get my croissant out of the oven. But instead, it's like, I made some mac and cheese. I might have mac and cheese and a burger. Oh god, you guys. Oh, and I didn't bring enough bricks with me either. So I guess we'll just make a bunch of slabs and stuff. That's the next part. We'll just make a bunch of slabs and stone bricks, fill my inventory with that, and just see how far we get. And then maybe by then, Skittle me on. We'll work on the iron farms or something. Because I don't know how much you guys want to see me digging out clay. Because I think I got a lot of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be good on that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I want to make 8 stacks of this. Yeah. Oh wait, I have to make all of this as stone. Wait, no. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit all this in my inventory. I just realized. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Gotta get rid of some stuff. And anybody that's watching it that plays on here wants to, like, you can just put stuff in here and it'll get sorted. Let me put that away, Yeah. All right, where'd you go, buddy? Where'd you go? There it is. Aha. And then I guess we kind of need this. We need some of these guys, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Whoa, this'll take care of it. Man, look at this. Oh my gosh, this is looking cool. I'm excited. It's like I said in like 2 episodes ago, I was like, it's something completely different when you go and look at it yourself. This looks so much bigger here than it does on the community server. It blows my own mind. Like, I don't want to, I'm gonna be like, oh, look at this big old thingy that I made. But seriously though, this thing blows my mind. And I guess I don't need to fill in all of this since it's not gonna be seen, but I'm gonna do it anyway for consistency's sake. All right, this is where I gotta do that. Yep. Cool. And then like that, right? Yeah. Yeah. This is my concentrating. I gotta have to figure this out. So we go one more over, and then one. Here. Okay. We're gonna do the same on the other side. Yes, sir. Whoops. Feel free to ask me something, because if not, I'm going to absolutely get distracted and forget to talk when I'm doing this. What do you think? Oh, perfect timing. What do you think about the GTX 1080? Drool. I want it so bad. Like, I really do. I was just thinking today, I was like, you know, I'm getting ready to do this live stream. I know I'm going to have to pull up the community server at some point. I need the GTX 1080. I need it. I do, because then I could have 3 monitors. You have 2 with HDMI and 1 with DisplayPort, or not with DVI, and then I could have 3 monitors. I could have the community server on one. I could have this on my middle one, and I could have all the chat and the live streamy stuff on this one, and I would still have 1,000,000 frames per second in Minecraft, because I'm pretty sure that's how technology works. So yeah, I would love to have one. However, I did enter that contest. They did the Order of 10 contest. So I did enter to win it, but I don't think I'm going to, because I don't have. I'm sure a gazillion people entered that contest, but also, I like, we've got a baby on the way, so it's not necessarily the wisest decision. If I come into some money, I'm absolutely getting it. Because right now I've got a GTX 780 super clocked from EGVA. So it's a really good one. I really like it. And when I got the computer like 2 years ago, it was like top. I mean, I think the 780 Ti was a thing at that point, but for the most part, it was like the top tier kind of graphics card. The 980 hadn't come out. You know, there wasn't even talk about it. So, you know, I got it, and I'm super happy with it. But I didn't want to get a 980 because there wasn't enough of a generational improvement between the 780 and the 980 to be worth like $650. But all right. But man, I tell you what though, the 1080, the fact that you can get a graphics card for $650 or whatever that outperforms the most current Titan X, which is $1,000 plus card. You can get a 1070 for like $380 US that outperforms the Titan X. That's what blows my mind. Like Pascal, that architecture in there is just unbelievable. How powerful it is for the power, and it uses less power. It probably uses less power than my 780. I don't know exactly. I'll have to look into that claim, but I'm pretty sure it uses less power than my 780, or the same. I mean, that right there is mind blowing. I'm gonna do like this first, so I don't forget. Yeah, so that's my thoughts on that. Didn't know if that's what you were hoping I'd like rant into, but there you go. Oops, there we go. All right, we can fill this in. And then, sorry, I saw Wuzelwind. Sorry if I pronounced. I'm bad with the German names. I apologize, but welcome back. Probably went to go have dinner or something, because it's. But it's, I don't know what time is it here. So it's 10:20 in the morning. So 7. Oh wait, no, it's 5:20 there, right? It's 5:20 in the evening. I don't know if you'll use military time or whatever. If it's that, what time would that be? That would be 5:20 is, so it'd be 17:20. Is it 17:20 there? I think that's right. But yeah, that's about dinner time. I could see that. I'll give it a pass. I'm like, here I am. I didn't eat breakfast. I just woke up and then came in here. Haven't eaten lunch yet. It's not lunchtime. Although I usually eat lunch early because I don't eat breakfast typically. Yeah. Like, wow, interesting story there, buddy. Ah. Yeah, it's 5:20. Look at this. I can math the heck out of it. Boom. That'll mean nothing. I did have a plan for lighting this up. I probably should go ahead and do it once it gets daytime again, because there's actually a torch pattern that I can put out that I measured it on the community server, that allows it to have as few torches as possible while also not letting mobs spawn, which is nice. I went playing football with my brother, and it's 17:20. Aha! Dinner's in 2. Oh! I'm glad you were a zombie. That guy went so far. Oh, stupid zombie. All right. Doot. All right, here we go. That, like that. Yeah. So I'm getting the pattern down. Block like that. Ooh. That was a weird bunch of Minecraft trickery right there. I don't know if y'all saw those blocks flip around. 1, 2, thing. Okay. I got 32. Look at how many of these I've gone through already. My gosh. Do you or did you play Mario games? That's an interesting question. I actually, my dad owned an original Game Boy, like the big white plastic one with the green screen. Y'all telling me to prank me right here on the thing? Well, I can see it. My God. 1, 2, 3. Look, he needs to come to me for pranks. I'm the prank shop guy. But yeah, we had an original Game Boy, and so I grew up playing Game Boy Mario. What was it? It's just like Super Mario or whatever. But it's the one I remember the thing because there was the one I can't remember the names of it now. But there was the one where it was like the more modern one, and you could like do stuff, and you had the bigger character, and that one had saves. But then the first Mario game that came out on Game Boy didn't have a save game, so the only way you could get to the end was by playing it straight through from the beginning, which was a lot. So I don't... Wait a second. I did it wrong. Hold on. Darn it. Wait, does it matter? Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. I'm just gonna keep doing like I'm doing just because I've already started it, but it's gonna change anyway. I think I am gonna have to put that dirt floor up here at some point. I was just looking at the community server. There's a whole bunch of other details underneath these things that I haven't done yet. Ugh. Okay. Oh wow. Hey, what's up, King Royal? Welcome. How's it going? And also, I'm eating dinner at the moment. Johnny Johnson's eating dinner. Boom. You're making me jealous for food. Oh, you know what? What was I gonna make today? Oh, I know what it is. I got some chicken tenders yesterday. Just like, you know, like chicken strips or whatever, from the grocery store. And I'm gonna, you put them in the, here's my recipe, right? I like talking about food stuff on my live streams. So my recipe is we're gonna make quesadillas. I don't know how many of you guys have had Mexican food, quesadillas, that kind of thing. But basically, it's like tortilla with like meat and cheese, another tortilla, and then you cook it in either like in a pan, or if you have like a sandwich press or something like that, you would cook it like that. But just kind of brown it, melt the cheese in there. But the way that I like to do it is you take a slow cooker, right, and you put in. I live in Texas, in the United States of America. But you take a slow cooker on, I think I put it on high heat, but it's still, I mean, it's a slow cooker. It's not that hot. You put in like a thing of chicken broth, like a couple of cups, chicken broth. Then you put in the chicken. You put in like a packet of some taco seasoning, like just paprika and onion powder and garlic powder and salt and whatever, that kind of stuff. You put that in there, and you get some Rotel. And if y'all don't have Rotel where you are, Rotel is like, it's basically just diced tomatoes and diced peppers, green peppers in a can. And it's just me being lazy. I could chop everything up by hand, but it's already done for me. So you just dump that in there, kind of mix it all up. You let it cook for 2 hours, okay? Let that cook in the slow cooker for 2 hours. Then you pull the chicken out, and then you shred it with some forks. So you just like shred it, like make shredded chicken. You put that chicken back into the slow cooker with all the other stuff for another 2 hours, okay? That allows the chicken to kind of soak up all those flavors, get really juicy, doesn't dry out, all those nice things. Then you once that's done, then you take all that stuff, you drain the liquid, and you put that in a separate container because you can use it as soup later. But then you take all the chicken with some of the peppers and whatever, and then you put that in, like, so you grate some cheese, and you put that with the grated cheese and then that chicken stuff in a tortilla, and then you fold it over, you put another one on top of it and cook it. Oh my gosh, it's like so good, you guys. It's so good. So what is the recipe for? Oh, it's just because I'm hungry. Everybody's talking about food, and so I'm telling you about what I'm going to be making today. I need to do it. I need to do it before too long because it takes 4 hours. Like I always think about these things, and I go like, oh, I want to smoke a brisket or something today, and then I go like, wait, that takes 10 hours. It's already 5:30. Like I'm supposed to eat now. Like that's not going to work. So, like if I start that at like, I was gonna say 1, but 1 is when our server meeting is. So if I start that at like. If I start it by like 2, I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh. Hey, proximity, or, wait, okay, hold on. Hey, Jeffy, hey. Hi, Jeff. What? Oh, okay, so Jeffy's here. Petty's here. Proximity's here. Giannis is or was here. Dougie is or was here. It's pretty cool. I got like half the town going. That's pretty neat. I feel special, you guys. Y'all are the best. I don't know how many viewers there are right now because this YouTube app thing right here is not showing me any kind of real-time updates. But let me tell you this, people who have watched me dig out all this stuff. Teddy. I have already used up all of those bricks. I've used up all of them. I'm going to need almost a double chest, like 4 lines in a double chest out of 6. Of clay balls to cook up into bricks to make the rest of this because we've done exactly half. So there's that. But I can get all this stuff in place at least. At least I could do that. It's the least you could do. And I think this is where we gotta get into the complicated bits because there's supposedly, what am I doing? There's stuff that's underneath it, right? You know what? I'm not even gonna worry about the complicated bits. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm not even gonna worry about the underside because I'm gonna have to do scaffolding anyway. So, forget it. Feel free to take anything from my storage. Well, in that case. We might go on a little rating trip here in a minute, maybe. Clay, I mean. Oh, you said anything. You don't take backs. I know what you meant. It's fine. But yeah, this is. I was just like laughing at this thing, this ridiculous build here. Let's get to the other side. Sometimes I keep getting these like pockets of really high frames per second. I don't know if you can see it right now. No, you can't because my face cam is there. But it's 60, like right at 60 frames a second right now, give or take, like a few. So it's like 57 to 62, somewhere in that range. Man, if I had a GTX 1080, I could probably get like 1,000. I don't even know. But every once in a while, I hit these like pockets of frames that are just like, because this monitor that I'm using is one of those Asus gaming monitors that can do 144 hertz. So it's a 1080p monitor that can do 144 frames per second max. So when it hits that, woo, so good. So good. What does he say? I think there's 9 stacks of clay balls and maybe some in the cooker. Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. I will check it out. Thank you kindly, sir. As always, appreciative of all the kindness that people show to me here. It's great. You guys are amazing. 1. Yeah, look at this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself once we get this in here. Like, I was hoping, Skid is at tennis practice right now. He said he's gonna come back, so I want to maybe go with him, like help him with starting these iron farms, because he said he wanted to wait until somebody could record with him, because he doesn't actually record videos. So I'm like, I'll do it, but I also needed to get this done. And now that I've run out of materials, it looks like we're kind of at a place where I might need to do something different. Let's see. Yeah, Proximity is a man of many talents. He's a talented artist, can speak several languages, and a very keen eye for editing video as well. So yeah, feel free to subscribe to his channel if you guys haven't already done that. Aha! There we go. Now we're at number. This is the 3rd one, so we got 3 out of 5. It looks like a train. Well, it's actually funny that you say that. It actually is kind of built off the idea of a train station a little bit. That's where my original inspiration for this is from like a year and a half old Corrales video where, you know, he does those inspiration series where he goes around and looks at people's builds on the community server of his. And there was one that somebody had built based on, like, I think it's the Antwerp train station. So the front of the building looks like that, except the front of this building is not nearly as big as that one, and it's only 2 stories instead of like 3, and it doesn't have any of the offices or like interior stuff, like, because the front, like, I changed a lot. I kept some of the general aesthetics of it because I liked it, like how this, like the stone brick usage, like stone brick stairs around the outside. I really liked that idea. So I took that and kind of changed it up and modified it for this purpose. But so yeah, the original concept is based off of a train station, but I took it from there and changed it up to be a more practical use for what we do. And like changed, the whole interior is different. The whole inside's me. And I'd done a build like this before. If anybody, I don't know if any of you guys ever saw any live streams that I used to do when I had my own server. The Soundwall server it was called. But No Cones, if y'all remember him, he's my best friend in real life. We played together on there, and it's just something like a little. There's like 3 of us that played on it. But I built an Iron Titan with him, and I had a build. My iron building looked like this one, except it wasn't this big. It was more of a square, and we had all the redstone-y bits hidden behind it, so you couldn't walk all the way through it either. It's basically like a wall right there, and that was it. So I wanted to kind of do it again because I really like that building, and but like when we discussed all this stuff for the server, it seemed like, okay, well, we need to be able to walk through the building to the other side. You know, there's got to be these other. You can't just have like. You can't just stop. It has to like keep going, and we have to be able to fit this many items and this and that. Because originally I thought it was just going to be like, I don't know, 20 items. FedEx here, delivery for wchamilt. I'll need me to sign for it. Ow. All right. Hey. Oh my gosh. Here, let's put this to smelting. 1 minute. There we go. So that'll help us out. That'll help us out. Remember, I am a nice guy. Oh. Yes, I'll remember that. I'll remember that. How many of these farms are currently up and working? Just one. Just one farm. It's that one over there, which you'll learn more about tomorrow. The rest of it, I do have some villagers down here, so we can get them breeding or whatever soon. Ugh, I wanted to sleep. Look at that. I figured out a trick. If you jump on a bed and click it fast enough, you can lay down, but then because you take damage, it hops you out like you got hit by a zombie, but it's fall damage. I bet y'all didn't know that. Wait, I hear a zombie. I hear a zombie. He must be on. Oh, they must. Oh, he's right there. Why is there a zombie there? Why is there a zombie there? Did he walk up the steps? I bet you they walked up the steps. So it's like, there's no way. Look how lit up this place is. Get out of here, stupid. They must have come up the steps. I'm gonna do that. You have to go again? Aw. My mouth is still open. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I used to know the answer to that. That was also a tongue twister. And I got it from the show Home Improvement. It was like Wilson the neighbor. Wilson the neighbor was like, he could chuck a quarter cord of something. I don't know. It's a whole big thing. I don't remember. I could probably say it if I knew what the words were, but I don't remember what the words were. Let's see. Go over here. This is where we left off. Yeah, there is an actual like rhymey, tongue twistery answer to that, and I can't remember it right now for some reason. Probably because it's been 10 years since I watched an episode of Home Improvement. Well, I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about when I say that show, but that was a show that came on. He would chuck as much wood as he could chuck. Oh, no, I'll have to look it up. I'm not gonna do it right now because we're in a groove right now. We're in a building groove, but I do wanna say it because I figure it out and just impress you with my words. I forgot how to speak for a second, which is not good when you're trying to brag about how good you are at speaking. So I don't know if you noticed too since the last time I did a webcam based video of sorts that you can see my whole face now. I pushed my monitors back because the webcam just sits on top of the monitor. So I pushed them back as far as it would go. And now it's like you can see me, which is great. As much wood as a woodchuck would if a woodchuck could chuck wood. No, there's something about a quarter cord. I mean, that's probably right as well, but maybe it was just something written for the TV show. I might look it up. I can't play it on the live stream because I don't get my video taken down. Since this is going to be on YouTube. So I can't play any music. I'm not going to play any more music anymore on streams on YouTube. If I do some on Twitch, then I might just play whatever. But even YouTube safe music, I'm like, I don't know. I might accidentally put the one that needs attribution or some stupid thing. So I'm not even going to do it. Just hum my own theme songs. But I'm definitely not going to play clips from television shows, that's for sure. I mean, it's like, oh, I'm not showing it. I'm just commenting on it. So it's fair use. But technically speaking, fair use is more of a guideline. It's not it's not a law, right? It's a legal defense. It's not a law. So if that makes sense. So I know people have been talking a lot about fair use recently, and that is something that we actually discussed when I was in college years ago, some number of years ago. And doing music industry studies was the oh, I did this wrong. Whoops. One of the things we talked about was fair use, because it was around the time of all that stuff with like the music industry was taking down people's, because like what is it, Napster and Kazaa and all those kind of like file sharing programs. People were pirating was like really becoming a huge problem. So there's a lot of discussion about like, okay, well, what constitutes like a proper use? Like, what's fair use of copyrighted material? And it's like, well, you could use it for educational purposes, but even still, there's no law saying specifically that's what you can use it for. It's just more of a guideline saying like, oh, if you're using it for these purposes, if you're commenting on it and you're using it like as a news source and not as your sole purpose to drive traffic to your content, then it's fair to use it, right? But that doesn't mean that somebody couldn't claim a copyright thing on it either. So you have to be really careful with that kind of stuff. That's why I don't do any kind of news anymore. And I did have one video get a content ID thing. It wasn't a strike. It was a content ID. And it was for a royalty-free music that I got with Sony. And I found out later, because I contacted the company that did it. I was like, hey, I think one of your people is claiming this music as their own and making these things. I found out later the reason why there's a bunch of companies that actually do that on purpose, because when you claim a video, and it's recently changed, so I'll explain. When you claim a video, something's like, oh, even if it's not yours, the person who created the video loses out on all the monetization, and until it's resolved, until the time that you contest it and then it goes back, then the contesting company or person or whatever would get all of the monetized revenue, which channel like mine is negligible. But if you're doing it on a wide scale or to big channels, then you could potentially see a lot of money. And the way that YouTube has finally come up with a solution to how to kind of combat that without doing away with their content ID system entirely, because they need some sort of automation, because it's completely impractical and unfeasible to think that any number of people that could be hired by YouTube could watch every single video that goes up. There's just too much. I don't know how many years of video go up every day, but there's no way that anybody could ever watch all of it. So they have to have an automated system somehow. So the way that they've combated that problem now is by having it where nobody makes the money. Like, so if somebody makes a content claim on a video now, neither party, the original creator or the claimant, will make any money off the video until the time that the claim is resolved through YouTube. So if there's an appeal and if it's either denied or approved, then at that point, whomever wins gets all the money back, and then all the money moving forward from the revenue. So it's kind of like a good solution. It's like the best of a bad situation kind of thing. We'll see how it plays out in the future, I guess. But that's just a little history lesson or whatever. I don't even know if that's necessarily a history lesson, but just a little thing. I just feel like explaining that, because I feel like I actually know some stuff for once in a while. And now I want to see if we have torches. We have torches. Excellent. Because I can show you. I'm gonna go over here real quick, and I'm pretty sure I remember. Yeah. So yeah, this is what it was. So go up here. Go up here. Oh, is that huge building a storage? Sorry, I saw your question and I was talking and I ignored it. I apologize. Yes, this huge building is in fact a storage for all the items from all the different farms that we're gonna have. All right, so this is how you light it up. It's like this. If you're like, okay, that doesn't seem like much is going on, but that's the thing. It's not much, but it's enough, and that's why it's awesome. because I'll probably end up running redstone around the top of this, kind of like we did here. Any of these spawnable blocks, or it may take some. Maybe I'll just do like some cobble slabs up here or something. I don't know. Maybe that'll look cool. We'll see. But yeah, this is all you need, and it makes it, because we don't have a block light indicator. Again, my webcam's kind of in the way, but we don't have a block light indicator because of the game rules we have set. Just like we don't have coordinates. Hey, Adrian Keith, welcome to the live stream on YouTube. I need to head out now. Have a nice stream. Terrible. In my first video, they didn't really make it a thing to resolve. They, the owners of the song, just got full monetization. See ya. Yeah. Yeah, and that could happen. And so, like, for the video that happened to, it was a live stream video, so I just took it down. I was like, I don't care, whatever. And you can actually change YouTube's creative tools if you're not making a commentary over the music, like it's a time lapse. You could replace the music for videos under like 4 hours, I think, inside YouTube, and which point their claim is reversed because that music isn't in there anymore. But you still lose out on all the monetization until you do that. But we'll see if this works out, because if we have any mobs spawning up here, we know it didn't work. But I'm pretty sure this should be enough. But yeah, so I mean, it's whatever. But mine was just a live stream. I was like, you know what? It's not worth it. Nobody's gonna watch. You know, the people who are gonna watch have already watched it. You know, nobody watches these, like, it's like 3 or 4 hours of me doing stuff. I was like, there's nobody's gonna sit through this whole thing. I'm not gonna make any money off of this, which I don't make any money anyway, by the way. Like, penance. I can't really talk about it technically, but you know what I mean. Like, there's no point in me even bothering with fighting over this. I'm just gonna let it go, and I did, and I'm not gonna sing the song. It's my video with the most views, so I don't really want to delete it. Oh yeah, that's true. And that's where it could be. Oh yeah, so we did put stuff up there. So I guess I just need to do. Yeah, I guess I just need to pull out the redstone and put it up here. It's probably just, man, if I could do it, if there's a way I could light this up like here without having a torch visible, that would be the ideal. We might have to look at, when we do the middle parts with the glass and stuff, we'll have to look at how those are put together. There may be a spot that I can put torches or something there where they're not visible, because I fear that they would be seen. I don't think you'd see these from the side. We can actually check. I don't think you'd see these from the side unless you're really far out. Like, how far do you have to go? Is it inside the perimeter? Because this is all going to be dug out down to bedrock anyway, all the way out to here. So, I mean, yeah, you'd see it from here, but I don't know. I don't think it's a big deal. And it kind of makes the top of the building look cool. It makes it, like, the way that it wraps the light around, and I think it looks kind of neat. I'm fine with it. Fine with it. We're going to leave it. But I also lit up all of this ground, so we shouldn't have any more mobs spawning in anywhere on the surface. Like, any mobs that spawn now are going to be spawning down in the pit, and I don't have to deal with them. Except for those 2 zombies. We're going to ignore that. So I don't know if there's even any sand and clay left out here. And let me know if it's too dark. If it's too dark, I'll stop doing this. But I have Aqua Affinity on, so I should be able to see. But I need clay and sand. Sand for glass, clay for bricks. But this is what I've been doing, is just coming out into the ocean. And I think I got pretty much everything out of the inside of the perimeter, like on the surface. And oh, I thought I saw a creeper. Nope, I was wrong. But oh, here's some. Good. But there's still outlying areas, because a lot of this, you know, once you get into the ocean, there's not clay, but a lot of this area is technically swamp. So there's lots of clay in the swamp. And that's what we want. But I've gotten a large amount of it. There may be some around the front of the front of the building too, so I'll have to look at that. I think maybe it's just dark to me because I've got these bright lights shining in my face. That could have something to do with it. Let's see. Dirt. And I like to patch it up. I don't know why. I don't need to. It's underwater, out in the ocean, but it bothers me. Okay, here we go. Ah. These stupid ghost blocks. Gosh. Ooh, clay. That's what I needed. Wait, is that the only one? Uh-oh, gotta breathe. Gotta breathe. Okay, good. Was it clay? I think it was. Yeah. Let's get it. I don't know why it's like intermixed in stone. There's like 2 pieces of clay. Whatever. I'll take what I can get. That's 2 more bricks. Okay, this is all deep ocean, so there's nothing here. What about, nope. Maybe I should sleep so that it's daytime. That might help with the visibility problem. Hey, so how many people are on right now? I don't even know at the moment. If anybody has a visual count. Oh my gosh, look at this thing. Look at this thing. I'll run over here. Ooh. Stack those together. Hey, making space, making space. Great. Let's see. Whew. All right, daytime. Making some clay, making some thingies. Oh yeah, we're doing well. We're doing well. 10. All right. Thank you guys. Y'all are the best. Okay, let's go on out here. Go on out here. We're gonna see if we can fish up some. And that's the lonely tree, the last of his peoples. Here's some. Yes. Oh yeah. And here's the other thing that bugs me, and this is just like me being weird. When you dig out clay like this, I'm gonna take this whole top off. That's fine, right? But if this was countersunk into an area like this right here, don't just leave a hole, like a plus-shaped hole in the ground. It looks terrible. Like we're gonna see it. You know, like fill it back in with dirt. That's my thinking. That's my thing. It's unnecessary, but look, we've also got, you know, it doesn't technically matter. It's like it's not. I mean, it's just like a little thing, right? Oh, we've got a bunch of sand here. We could get that later. I don't need it right this minute, though. I don't think. But yeah, I mean, it's just like one of those. It's just like a weird pet peeve to just see, like, because you know exactly. It's like your eye is drawn to it because it's dark. It's like a little bit darker because it's another block lower in the water level. So when you're up top, you're just drawn to the hole, and it's like a very distinct shape. So you're like, okay, somebody dug out clay. I see what went on there. I'm no fool. Is that another one? Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, and it's like several layers deep. And I'm back. Nice. I need your insides. Thank you. Oh. Get rid of that. I need your insides. Ugh. That sounds terrible. Oh, there's more right there. Oh, good. Good. 6. Okay. I don't want that. Awesome. Webba. I guess that's welcome back in shorthand lingo speak. Oh, this isn't very much, but hey, every little bit counts. These are all individual bricks. Every time I mine one of these things out, that's an individual brick that I have access to now that I didn't before. Okay, we gotta breathe. Okay. I guess we can put this in my offhand, maybe? Yep. That'll work. Let's go back over here and smelt them away. I was gone for 5 minutes, and you're out of clay already. You were gone for a lot longer than 5 minutes, but yes, I'm out of clay. We got through basically exactly half of the roof as far as all the bricks and stuff go, and ran out. So I need double that. So not a single chest plus another row of clay balls. That's how much clay to make the bricks we're gonna need. So we're gonna keep digging. We're gonna keep going till somebody else logs on and gives me some other project they want to do. Because I'd like to get this finished. Like I said before, I'm working on an episode right now that I'm doing other things for it, but I talk about the building in it, and I'd like to wrap up the episode with saying like, oh, and check it out. We did the thing in a live stream. If you want to check out my live streams, why don't you do that? Blah, 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 blah. You know, I could use it as a plug for this, and it's content. Yeah, my parents called with computer trouble. I should not have answered that call. Dude, so I was making dinner last night, and I was like, you know what? I'm cooking some stuff. It's going to take, like 10, 15 minutes on the stove. We're making pasta. We're making some chicken, whatever. Let me FaceTime with my mom. I have an iPad. She got an iPad. I got them from her work. They were selling. She works at a real estate office, and the agents had these iPads, and they're like, nobody could use them, or they didn't like using them, so they were just like, fine, we'll just sell them. Who cares? So they sell them for like dirt cheap. I got it was like basically a virtually new iPad 4 with the Retina display. It's like the thin one, full size, for like $160. Those things are like $600 new, right? $160. I'll take it. So she got one, I got one, my sister got one, my aunt got one. Like we went ham, dude. We got we bought so many of them. You call your mac and cheese pasta? It is pasta, and it's shells and cheese. It's not. I mean, so I guess it's not macaroni noodles. It's shells, but it's Velveeta shells and cheese. But yeah, so we got these iPads. So anyway, so I was like, I'm gonna FaceTime her, and see how it goes. Like I call it, rings, like doesn't answer. Okay, so I call her. I'm like, hey, can you FaceTime with me? Because I want to, we want to show her that the baby's, the baby bump and all that kind of stuff. My wife is here. She, like my mom likes that stuff. Plus, she always like cries whenever we talk about. She's like, oh, I miss you guys. Very sweet. But anyway, so we were trying to do that. She's like, oh, the internet went out the other day, and your father tried to fix it, and now I can't connect to it. It's like, oh my gosh. So I was on the phone for like 20, like my food was already cooked on my plate, and I was like, all right, go into the settings on there, and you have to just forget the network. Then you got to find it again. It's going to prompt you for a passcode. Here's what the passcode was. Apparently he had talked to Time Warner Cable, and they were like, they basically told him just to reset your whole router for whatever reason. So like hold the button down so it resets everything to default. And then they put a password on it. And didn't tell them the right password. So now nobody can connect their Wi-Fi to it because they don't know how the password is. And then I'm trying to explain to them, like, we could go, 192.168.0.1 or whatever and log into the router that way and find it. And they're like, I can't figure it out. I was like, look, I can't do this right now. I was like, you're just gonna have to call them back and tell them to walk you through it, because they changed the network ID from what I had set it to when before I moved. I set it up like it had like the network ID was like their last name, and then the password was just an easy-ish password that I could like let them know, and they reset all of it, and they didn't write anything down, so they don't know how to get back into it. I'm like, oh my god. I love those guys. They're the best. It was just too funny. But so hopefully and they're like, oh, well, we're going to go to they're going to go somewhere out of town today. So they're like, maybe we'll have it fixed and we can talk with you tomorrow night. It's like, okay, great. But I'm looking forward. I get to go home and visit in June. I'll be going back to North Carolina. Oh, look at that glass. Yes. I'll be going back to North Carolina in June, so I'm excited about that. And where did I put? I might have filtered them again, so let me just do that. So they're excited. I'm excited to see my grandparents. I haven't seen them in a long time. They've been in and out of the emergency room for last like couple of months. My grandfather broke his back. Like it's been a whole mess. So I'm excited about getting to go back home and see them. But I'll probably end up being tech support the whole time I'm there, like fixing my grandmother's VCR so she can watch her tennis, and my parents' computer, so they can use the internet. But yeah. What did I come here for? I came to drop that stuff off, and then I needed to get some more dirt. Dirt's my girts. Let's see. Whoops. Let me get this many. It's probably too many because they're going to end up with more clay. Whoa. We're going to end up with more clay than I can use. Than I can hold. Oh my gosh. Because it's like a 4-to-1 ratio of dirt to clay, or of clay to dirt, 4-to-1. Yeah. So like I pick up 4 stacks of that, I only use 1 stack of dirt, so it doesn't really math out well for me holding all this stuff. But we'll just see how far we get. Okay, that's sand. Oh, that's clay. That's clay. What? Okay, see how it's dark? Watch when I start mining, it's gonna get bright. Maybe. Oh, there it went. See, it just got bright. That's what I was talking to Jeffy about it, I think, earlier. I think it was Jeffy. It may have been Wild Trekker. It's somebody. But I was asking about with Optifine, because I have Optifine on right now. See, I can zoom in. And I don't know if it's, because it's default texture pack, Optifine for 1.9.2 or whatever it is that we're on right now. And I just noticed that, but I also didn't really dig underground or underwater anyway, so I don't know if it's something to do with the Aqua Affinity on my helmet or if it's something to do with Optifine. So if anybody knows the answer to that, and just like put that issue to rest in my head so I don't like have to worry about it anymore. Ooh, all right, see how it got dark again? We're at the same Y level. It's like we're at the same Y. Oh, there's a cave in there. But watch, it's gonna get light. All I'm doing is digging this stuff out. It's gonna get light somewhere. Oh, don't make me a liar now. Well, it didn't do it. It didn't. Hold on. Why did it do it? Oh! Oh wait. I placed the torch. That's not what I meant to do. But see, it lighting updated. It's lighter now. I don't know. I have to breathe. I have to breathe. Whew. I'll take one. One is fine. 1/2 tick of damage. I can eat my way out of that. All right, let's see. Where else could I go? Lots of sand out here and gravel. Tons of gravel. Gravel is like the whole bottom of deep ocean, I think. No idea. Since I don't make fancy videos, I've never used Optifine. You don't have to make fancy videos to want to use Optifine. Optifine will in most cases dramatically increase your frames per second. Like even if you're just playing normally, it just helps it run smoother, and you can do cool stuff like fancy graphics mode or whatever. So like all the grass textures and snow textures all blend together when they're on the edges of blocks. By the way, I was on the phone that you put torches on the roof. I thought you wanted to use redstone to make it spawn proof. I think the torches on the roof are fine for those arcs. I just don't want them right up against the... Wait. No, respiration doesn't. It's Aqua Affinity. What's Aqua Affinity then? I thought respiration just helps you breathe. Aqua Affinity just helps you see better underwater. Or like I don't know. Huh. Yeah, the torches on that part are fine on the arcs. I just don't want them right at the edge, and I didn't want them down here. Like, so you have to go really far away to see those torches and off to the side. Whereas if I put them like right there on that ledge, then you would see them from anywhere, and I don't want that. I wanted it inconspicuous. Yeah, see, I thought I was talking with him with Jeffy about that. That's what I thought. So Very strange. Very strange. I don't... Oh, look at this. A big old patch of it. How did I miss this earlier? I mean, I guess it's kind of far out, but... Look at this. It helps you to dig faster underwater. Oh. Are you sure? Like, now I want to go test it. But I don't know if I have a... No, oh, now that I've seen it, I've noticed it as well. Okay. So it's not just me. It's not just like my game. I don't know if you use default textures or not. I think you do. But, so it's not necessarily anything to do with like a weird resource pack either. The only thing, let's see, options, resource packs. Yeah, I have default. I could put it says incompatible. No. Hey, here's another question. I don't know if you guys know the answer to this. How do I make these resource packs compatible with 1.9? Like, what's different about them now? That I could like is this is one the 3D rails is one that NoCone's made, and it's just literally what it is. That's all it is. It's just the rails are now 3-dimensional, which I think it should still work. But the one that I made, this Soundwall V3. That still has the old texture for the crafting menu, so they don't line up. They're like this. But I use my own resource pack over default. So I don't know. What makes them. You need to change a number in that file. Oh, so that's all it is. I can just change a number. Aqua affinity only increases underwater mining rate. Respiration also improves vision. Oh, okay. All right. You're probably right. I'm sure you're right. I'm not gonna argue anymore. Did somebody dig this out? I put torches down here. Somebody dug it out. Maybe that's where the stinking zombies are coming from. It does still work for 1.9. Darn it. I thought I put torches down here. Maybe I didn't. I guess not. Well, dang. No wonder I got zombies still. Although I'm surprised there's not any out right now. I'm the only one online, so they must all be in caves or something. Huh. Crazy. According to the wiki. Oh, okay. All right. You got me. Let's see. So it does still work for 1.9. All right. So I'll just have to change. I'll look. Maybe we talk about that later, and I'll change that file and just to get it so it's not red anymore. You need to open pack.mc data in the text editor and then change the pack format from 1 to 2. Oh, okay. That seems simple enough. It got really framey for a minute. What is it at? It's at 50. 26. It's jumping around a lot. I wonder what's going on. Let me sleep. Hey, Jeff had joined the game. I probably should should be doing some of this clay stuff in that 6-pack smeltery array too. Sleep. Doop boop. Okay. Yeah, I should probably put some in here. Right. You only do one at a time anyway. That way we get a little bit more. How much glass is in there? Okay. Is there still sand in there? No. Okay, so we could put some of this in there too. Wow. Wow. Oh, sorry. Oh, somebody was trying to teleport to me on the community server. Whoops, sorry. Hey everybody, Skid is back. I've got a stack plus 15 uncooked clay blocks, 4 clay balls, and 24 brick blocks if you want to have them. I do, man. Y'all are gonna get little statues too. This is gonna take a while. So what can we look at over here? Scalper Skids joining the thing. Cool. Dude, what is the deal with my frames rate? I'm gonna close this other Minecraft version right now. Let's see, does that help? Not really. A little bit, I guess. Maybe the computer's just getting hot. I have I downloaded MSI Afterburner. I wonder if that's under M or A. I know it's on my desktop, but new. Click. Whoops. Yes. Let's check out my GPU utilization and temperatures and stuff. Here, watch this. Watch this, guys. Where is it? Monitor, screen cap. There we go. MSI Afterburner. Great. So let's see. So this way, at least you can see what I'm doing. This is like an overclocking program mostly, but you can use it to monitor things. So we're at 64 degrees Celsius. So it's not bad. What is it? The high... So 67 was the highest. And then what is this? Power percentage. Okay. So it's got little spikes in there for some reason. But it also, I bet you if I turn the fan speed up, it would go up. See, the fan's automatically at 60. Interesting. What is this? This is a little spike right here. This is the core clock, megahertz. So the core clock's not consistent. It keeps going up and down. Memory clock. Maybe that's why I'm getting these frame spikes. Hold on. Let me turn off auto. I'm going to spin it up. Apply. I can kind of hear it right now going. Oh, yeah, I can hear it going. Okay, so now we're looking at... See, this keeps jumping around. That's weird. And you can see how it's doing this. This is like a little computer thing for you. So we can kind of see what's going on with the PC at the moment. It's like yeah, that's weird. Okay, so memory clock. Huh. It's really odd that keeps spiking like that. CPUs looks pretty consistent. CPU usage, mostly on Core 1. Fascinating. Well, I'm going to leave it up in the background. We're going to switch back to this. Whoops. Yeah, this. So that the monitor capture doesn't work really well for more comments below. Oh. Yeah. Do I play? Oh, did he give me this stuff and I just didn't see it? Yep, he sure did. Yeah, I still feel that. Ugh. That is rough, dude. That is rough. I do not know what's going on. Anyway, sorry. Do I play any games other than Minecraft? Yes, I do. I was playing. I mean, Destiny is like my game that I kind of like cycle back into every once in a while. They haven't had a big update or anything recently, so on the Xbox, they haven't had a big update recently, so I haven't really been doing much with it. But Destiny is probably like my main go-to. That and Fallout 4, both on the Xbox One, are like my other games that I will play. But I haven't played either of those in a long time. Mostly I just use my Xbox for Netflix and stuff. Yeah, very, very strange. But I don't play a lot of PC games, mostly because I'm not really good with a mouse and keyboard. Like, Minecraft's pretty easy. Driving games are pretty easy because it's just like, 4 things here and then your mouse. That's it. Like sometimes you hit the space bar or shift. But, oh, hey, Red Gear, what's going on? But it's like, stuff like, I have Batman Arkham Asylum, and I have like a Splinter Cell, something that came with the graphics card when I got it. I can't play that stuff. There's like 30 buttons I gotta push. It's like I might as well be playing a flight simulator. Now I can play it with the controller, but I just don't. The other thing I was thinking, and like I'll run it past you guys because there's some number of people here. If I don't know if anybody had any interest in it, because I know most of my viewers come to my channel because they like Minecraft, and that's how they got to my channel, was Minecraft, the video game, because that's what they're into. They came across it through other people, blah blah blah. But since I have Windows 10 now, I can stream the Xbox to my PC, like, and then screen cap it with OBS. So in theory, I could play Xbox games on here without using a lot of CPU resources, and I could make videos. Or what is happening? I'm on a ghost block. Can I click it? I can't right click it. So I don't know if there'd be any interest in that, because I've had some videos in the past when I did that 2-player series, the PlayPal series, that had a lot of views on those. People liked them, but I don't, I moved, and so Evan isn't around. Oh, I'm at the wrong I'm at the wrong side of the building. I was like, oh my god, where'd all my stuff go? Yeah, that's the trouble with having a symmetrical building. But yeah, if people would be interested in doing that, then I could play other games too, which I might like to do anyway. It's like, nobody watches it, I don't care. I'm just gonna do it because I can. Let's see. Get as much in here as possible. Make it go as quickly as possible. We spread it out to as many things as we can. There. Go in there. How much is in there? Yeah, that's plenty. Okay. Ugh. Okay. We'll just put it up here. Fine. Yeah. So y'all let me know if you or if there's stuff that you want to see. I also can't buy a lot of games right now just because we've got the baby on the way. So like I'd like to give my hand to like give a go at like Overwatch. That seems like the big game right now. Overwatch. Everybody's talking about Overwatch, and it just came out on the Xbox, PlayStation, and PC as if like the full release of it. Haven't ever looked into it at all, so I don't really know anything about it. Maybe you could put some kind of arrowish design pattern on the floor to avoid things like that. Oh yeah. Well yeah, and actually there are I am leaving the rings. So these are the percentage rings. I'm leaving these in here as part of the floor design. So I guess I could have looked at that and be like, they're bowed out. That means that's the ocean over there, and this is the pit over here. Whew. Crazy. But yeah, that's where we're at with that. But like, if people like stuff, I can play the games. It's fine. I can't believe a thing spawned up here. Look, if somebody wants to buy me Overwatch or some game, feel free, and I will absolutely play it and make videos with it. I don't know. I can't spend $40 on it right now, unfortunately. With it, like, especially in the sense of like, I know I'm never gonna get that money back. Like you could say like, well, it's just like any game. Like you play it and you have fun with it, but I don't know if I'm gonna have fun with it because it's not the type of game that I normally play. But I also don't know anything about it, so it may be. But yeah, I don't know. It's like a big risky thing to say like I might not want to do it too much. Overwatch, overhyped. Okay, yeah. So there you go. But if there's some other game that comes out too that people might be into, put blocks in your offhand and you shovel in the main hand. Hold both left and right click to instantly place and break blocks. Oh, that's clever. Oh, why is that there? That must have been a ghost block as well. That's a pretty cool idea. I don't have any. Let me just try it though. Okay. Put blocks in your offhand. Let's do it with this. So. What? Wait. I just have to like let go of it. Holy crap, dude. Oh, I'm making a bunch of. I don't wanna make too many flint. That's crazy. I had no idea that was a thing. Well, there you go. He's asking, does that really work? I would buy the game, but I'm only 14. Don't have any money. That's fine. Don't worry about it. It's cool. Yeah, it's all good. he said technique of breaking down ores. Oh, that's clever. Huh. Oh goodness, I'm taking a yawn. I wonder how many of you guys just yawned too. Oh, Skid left the game. Guess he doesn't want to work on the thing. All right. All right. Here we go. Wake up finally. Man. What is the warp to the warehouse? It's /warp advent. And then when you spawn in there, you have to turn around 180 degrees and fly that way. I assume you're talking about at the community server. Let's see. I could buy you the game, but I'll be watching all of you guys playing Minecraft on the server, so I won't. Hey, DJ. I hit tab. I didn't mean to hit tab. But whatever. All right. Do. All right, let's see. How are we doing here? So we're almost at 2 rows. We need to fill up this much with clay, and that'll be enough to finish the roof. I think we could do it. Hey, I don't know. Do people in Germany, do you have, I mean, I know you have Netflix. Do you have Hulu? It's just like another video streaming service. I don't know if that's like strictly an American thing or like a North America type deal. It's mostly TV shows rather than movies. So it's like the next day after the show comes out, it'll show up on Hulu kind of thing. I don't know if, do you guys have Hulu? Because I have a show that I've been watching recently that I think is really funny. It hits home in a lot of ways. It's a show, and it's on Hulu Plus or whatever, so you can watch the whole. It's only got 1 season, but it's called Superstore, and the show is just about. It's basically like people that work at Walmart, but it's not called Walmart. It's called Cloud9, and okay, I guess not then. Well, if you look up and see if you can see the show Superstore. Because basically anybody that's ever worked in retail, like myself, I worked for Walmart for several years, and among other places like grocery stores and whatnot. And just it's mostly about the employee interactions with each other, which is very true. But there's also some customer stuff. No Hulu in Germany. Oh, okay. But it's just. It can be cringy at times, like a little cringy, like, okay, guy, like, you know that you shouldn't have done that. Like, this is just for the sake of conflict kind of thing. But for the most part, it's very realistic in its portrayal of people in that environment, and I find it absolutely hilarious. We have Max Dome. I don't know what that is. Oh, you seen it? Okay, cool. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's great. Oh man, that show cracks me up. I have this, I know you some of y'all might have seen some of the videos where I get really cracked up over things, like laughing really hard about something that happened, and then I get that weird laugh going. It's like, it's like I have trouble breathing almost. I do that laugh quite a lot when I'm watching that show. I'll say that. Like, it's to the point where you have to like pause the show, cause it's the point you have to pause the show because it's like I can't hear it anymore over my obnoxious laughter. My wife's like, "Would you please stop?" Okay. All right, give me. Here we have something called Video Land. Oh, okay. So it's like a similar type of. How did this get over here? Similar type of concept, I guess. Yeah, I like it. Oh goodness, look at this. There's more. We are lucking out. It's not doing the lighting thing. I wish it kind of would, or I kind of wish it would. I don't know the best way. There it goes. See, it just lit up again. I just had to knock out the sand, is all. And we are about to drown. Yet again. Let's grab this. I'm not as worried about filling this in right here because it's on the edge, so it could have in theory formed a cliff like that. It takes so long to smelt. Do you have any... Wait, what? Do I have ink? Do you have ink? There is some in the ink silo. I was collecting some for glass. And it's like there's like a stack ish. Okay. Dougie Doug Doug. Dougie Doug Doug. Do I have any? Yes, I do. Excellent. Gravel. Gravel. Do we see any more? No, we're back to sand. Oh, here's some. Clay. Oh, yes, clay. This is I'm glad you could be. I tried really hard to get all of this stuff done, like all of this kind of like searching for materials done yesterday, so that I wouldn't have to subject anybody to having to watch all this, because I know it's not like the most entertaining part, but that's why I like having these conversations and such. All right, you're gonna have to stop being ghost blocks. Just be a real block. But unfortunately, I vastly underestimated the number of bricks that we needed for this thing. Who is the best sheriff in the land? Dougie, kinda. I found the stupid thing, and then Niels and I wasn't gonna share it with the group chat because I didn't wanna. I wanted Dougie to find it and like figure it out, but I also should have like reburied it, I guess. Nope, still didn't get to record it because in my house it's loud. Aw. Dude, look at all this clay buried underground. Dang. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to pick it up because I'm full. I'm full of blocks. I'm full of blocks. Let's go. So thanks for choosing to watch me instead of Exuma's stream. I think he was streaming earlier. I don't know if he still is. What can I get rid of? Maybe I should just hold something. Can I pick all that? Oh, darn it. Me and Jeffy spotted it this morning as well, before Giannis and Niels. Nice. Yeah, it was probably because I dug it out. Yeah, I dug it out and put torches all over it. All right. What's gonna have to go? I guess these guys maybe. Let's just place them. There we go. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'd rather have the clay than the sand right the minute. So I like that you cover everything up again with dirt. Yeah, I mean that's what I was saying. It's like you gotta respect nature. You don't want just a bunch of plus signs everywhere. And then look at this. This is the concept here. Hey, didn't look inside though. Yep. So if you guys don't know what we're talking about neat. Capital, all caps, N-E-A-T, neat. And it's this little bunker down there that we're referring to. Like, oh, I was digging this out yesterday and I came across this thing, so I sent a picture to Dougie, and then I didn't look into it any further. I didn't actually try to find, because that's their hideout, but they had to move it because of the construction, and so I didn't look for the thing. Giannis and Niels actually found the new hideout this morning. So we've discovered who it is that was behind all of those neat thingies. Respect nature sounds like something he would do. Oh. Yep, not me. I told you guys. Everybody's blaming me this whole time. Just because I have a prank shop and just because I do this kind of stuff all the time doesn't mean that I'm responsible for everything that happens on the server. So, lesson learned to you guys there. Stop casting stones. There's the whole point of the experiment. Is like stone casting. See what happens? We've got a lot now. Okay. We'll just do like that. Do like that. Do like that. Dooba-doop-boop. Do like that. And whoops, give me this. So I don't know. Oh, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it so good with this. I don't know why I have this. These are taking up space. Look at all these green text going off. All these comments. I would use bricks more often if they weren't so expensive and worked better color-wise with other blocks. I thought at the time it was Dadcraft, but I was wrong. I knew it wasn't Dadcraft because he and I actually had a long conversation about it, and we were both out of town, like working on stuff when the first one happened. So we could kind of rule each other out of that. So we actually had a plan about like drawing them out. So like he did in one of his recent videos, he had a chest that was labeled like neat equipment because he was trying to get the person who did it to be like, hey, you're not neat, that's me. But it didn't work out that way. Everybody just thought it was him then. But yeah, we'd actually developed a neat trap. So we were gonna put a bunch of animals in a pen, and then when you walked into the pen, you step on a pressure plate. But the pressure plate is actually triggering a bunch of pistons that open up and then cause gravel to fall, and then you fall into a pit. But we never got around to doing it because he's got a crazy schedule and so do I. So it was like it never really worked out. You can wait. /R doesn't work. If you want to hunt clay, be my guest. Take some dirt. I saw that and of course immediately sent Dougie a tweet about it. Yeah. Oh, DJ left. I guess he was just working on stuff. But yeah, that was pretty good. Is the perimeter being dug for just the current area or for all the outlined areas? It is being dug out for all the outlined areas. So the reason why we have so many rings is just to let you know, like give us an idea of progress rather than just like, all right, go for it to the end. Because that becomes very daunting. So it's like if you ever do any kind of exercise, like if you like running or if you like bicycling or something, you know, if you set out and you go, I'm gonna bike 10 miles today, or run 10 miles today, like it can be very, very exhausting. And like you mentally you go like, I don't think I can make it. I can't do this. But if you just say, all I have to do is make it to that next telephone pole. And then when you get to the telephone pole, you go, oh, well, I can make it to that next street sign. You go to the next street sign. It's like, oh, cool, that mailbox over there. That's not that far. Let me just do that. And you keep putting these new goals. You keep setting new goals that are slightly further away, even though it's not your whole thing that you're trying to do. But you set these little goals, and every time you hit one of those goals, you feel a sense of accomplishment. Like, yes, I'm exercising. I'm doing it, right? So that's kind of the idea behind this. It's like it's one of those things. Like if we just set it out and be like, okay, we have to dig it out to here. This is to 128 blocks from the center is this line right here. If we just had this and said, dig it out, go, it would be, I don't know if we'd ever do it. Honestly, I don't know if we'd ever do it. But splitting it up into rings, it's like, okay, we can do it one ring, 10% at a time, and you could even split that up into like 2.5% of that, so like a quarter of the ring. And, you know, so we do like you can do a quarter of one of the rings in like 2 hours if you have two people. You know, 2.5 hours. So you can get 1/4 of a ring. So if you had 8 people, you could do a whole 10% in 2 hours. So in that sense, with 8 people, 2 hours times that by 10 rings, so 20 hours of digging with 8 people to dig this whole thing out. So in under a day, you could theoretically have this whole thing dug out if you just went for it. So it's not as much as it looks like, even though it's still a lot. It's a lot, honestly. But inside of here is where all the farms are going to be, with the exception of the iron golem farms are actually right outside the edge. But they'll still all be loaded when you're in the middle, which is the point. So that they're going to be constantly running. My roof is not confusing, by the way. It is a pattern that makes sense. But part of the key to digging successfully like that too is having 2 different picks with mending on them, so that you can, because if you can dig for about like 6 or 7 minutes with haste 2 on efficiency 5 pick on breaking 3, and then you have to go repair it. But if you have 2 picks, then that's 15 minutes that you can dig, and then it only takes you like 10 minutes or whatever AFKing at the spider farm to get enough XP to fix it. So it's like 15 minutes on, 10 minutes off, 15 minutes on, 10 minutes off, so give or take like that. With 2 people, 2 hours. Get that whole quarter of the ring done. So and each ring is closer together as you go further out because they're wider, so there's more blocks, in a given space, so they're thinner. So it's approximately the same number of bricks or blocks, in each ring between the rings, so that each is actually like 1/10 of the whole thing. Yeah, that was a lot of talking. Sorry. Wait, is this sand or is this gravel? Or no, this is clay. Oh, this is clay. I couldn't recognize it for some reason. Not very much though. Ooh, that's very much. Ooh, I will take this. Can I place sand? Let me get a sand. Let's see if this. Oh, so it's not the sand that makes it bright. It's like random happenstance. I don't know what triggers it. I was really hoping that was it. I think I got everything. Do I have a number divisible by 4? Yes. Yes, I do. That's the other thing that's nice about clay, is that every time you break it, it gives you 4 clay balls, so you can make one thing. I feel like it might have been quicker if we had done it layer by layer, but it just looked uglier while doing it. Could be. Yeah. But, yeah, the hard part about doing it with the rings is all the edges of the rings. So Giannis and I, the way that we got it done so fast was like we dug all the way down to bedrock, right up against the wall, the outer wall, just the edges, right? And that way you go back up to the top, and then you just free mine where you don't have to think about it. Once you get the edging done, and it doesn't take that long because you're just going like 2 or 3 blocks out. Once you get the edging done, you just plow through the rest of it. Plow through it. Just kill it. So that helped us out. It's, that's our method, but it's not the method kind of thing. It's just what helped us, but it may help you or maybe help somebody if you're interested in doing this kind of thing. If you're going to dig around a perimeter of a circle, dig the outermost edge first, because that's the hard part, and then that way you don't have to think about it when you're doing the rest of it, so you just get it done with. Yeah, it made it go a lot quicker for us, but that may not work for everybody. Let's see. Oh, this is my giveaway. I'm giving away part of my episode. Sorry. I've been working on this wall for the last day or so. So it's not done. It's finished in this section over to here. And I've gotten a lot of it on that side, but the ocean gets really deep over here. Look at this. So you see there's a section right there of wall. All of this still needs to be done. So this is all blue glass that I placed. And I have the sand down here, so it gives me an idea of where the ring is, so I place it on top of the sand. That's what that's for. And then you can see it's right there as well. So there's a gap there, and then there's this huge gap, and then that's the rest of it. So that's what I'm going to have. The rest of it is being done for my episode. So giving you a little pre-episode spoiler of my own. I don't care if I spoil my own videos. But oh, look at that. Oh, I was like, that looks weird. It looks like it has a hat on, but it's the witch farm. But that's the only thing. And the other thing too is once I get this warehouse done, after this live stream today, and this next video, I think the next thing I'm gonna work on is I've put myself in charge of the sugarcane farm out here. Hi, Alchemist, welcome. I've put myself in charge of the sugarcane farm because nobody had claimed it yet. And I think I'm going to build it on top of the witch farm because it's going to be a similar shape. And I talk about that in the next episode. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned it. But, hey, whatever. I'm cool with it. But yeah, it's going to go up there, and it's going to be huge. It's going to be another huge thing. It's an exclusive preview. Yeah, there you go. I like it. Exclusive preview. Oh, we can put clay in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Yes. Sure. Okay. How's this going? Oh, great. For Chris from Jeffy. Wait. This would have been covered up anyways. Awesome. I think we may have done it actually. We might be good on it. But hey, let's what? Why is shift clicking? There we go. Shift clicking. Got it. Almost there. I think we may have done it. It's gonna be huge. So let me put this back in here for now. This would have been covered up anyways. All right, we're gonna leave it here for a minute. I'm gonna place the sand in here because we need more glass too. Let's do. Wait it. Let's do like this. All right, and then gotta wait for that to cook up. So why don't I? Now we do some. Now I'm gonna do another tedious task. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Stop it. Okay. So that's how much glass we have. So if I could get that filled up, we could do 2 more groups of 8 stacks of thing. That's a lot of talking. Chris, they let you out of jail or your dirt dome for your dirt dome shenanigans? Yeah, he let me out for good behavior. Yeah. So it's all that's all we took care of it. We made a deal and said like, all right, I'm not gonna prank myself anymore. You got it. Unless somebody pays me, but yeah, that was a lot of fun though. I want to do more of those kinds of things. I have to come up with some more because we used to do with that same guy who did the Play Pals thing was we used to do a couple of short film type like little comedy sketch. Quit it. What? Comedy sketches that had a lot of fun doing over time. Oh, I am full of stuff. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aha. And then let's just 1, 2, 3. That should do it. Thanks. It's okay. I had missed some too. But yeah, so we used to do those like little short comedy sketches that were a lot of fun. But he's not around anymore, so I don't really have anybody I can do those with at the moment. But I'd like to do some more of that kind of stuff. So it was fun to try to do it in Minecraft, especially without having replay mod. I had to film all that stuff using a second account. So all of the movement, the camera movement, like the panning and like the camera shake and stuff, was all done in post. I have like plugins and things and track motion and framing, and I put the bars in so you could move stuff around a little bit. So all of that kind of movement was done in post because I had to have basically on a tripod camera because I only have one mouse and keyboard that can only do one thing at a time on my computer, and I had to play as me. So I have to go now and take care of life and things like that. So bye-bye for now. It was fun. Have a great day, and don't buy Overwatch. I won't. Thank you, Michael. It was a lot of fun. It's been great commenting and chatting with you. But yeah, so if anybody has any ideas that you'd like me to try out, I'd be happy to do it. But otherwise, I may just like come up with some sketches randomly of different things, you know, as they come up, and see if I can get some other new Eriador folks to participate in that because it's fun. It's fun to work as a group on those deals. And then and Dougie did a fine job as an actor on there. He kept saying like, "Oh, I'm terrible." I was like, no, you're doing good. You're doing good. It's fine. Point is we had fun, and that's the biggest thing. I want you to have fun while you're doing stuff. At least with me, anyway. What you do on your own time is up to you. If you want to be boring, that's fine. Oh my gosh. But now you get to see how much tedium goes into this kind of stuff too. Ooh-hoo. Let's see. I love to do more sketches like that if you don't mind my terrible acting. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. This takes forever to get down here. Yeah, and that's fun. What's funny about that is like a lot of those things that I used were ones where he was like, "Oh, that was awful. Let me do it again." And I'm like, "Nah, I like that one." And so I ended up using the ones that he didn't like because I liked them. It was you. I think my favorite line that you read, or my favorite delivery that you gave of a line, was the one where you were talking about, if it was that easy, then I get to go on holiday, or however you phrased it, because that was the most natural sounding to me. What? Oh, I forgot that was here. That to me was the most natural sounding, and I was like, oh, I couldn't have said it better myself, literally. So that was good. I like it. And one of the reasons I bought Sony Vegas, like Vegas Pro, not Movie Studios, because I could do masking and those kinds of things, and you could do 3D placement of images and video and stuff. So one of the things we had to do to get the screen on the laptop to show the video was I had to shrink it down like normal. You can normally just shrink stuff down. You have it like on the end slate. It's like it just looks like a rectangle and it's flat up here. But with this, you can switch it to a 3D source, and then you can rotate it on axes around, like so pitch, yaw, and roll. And so then by doing that, as you skew it into a different angle, it becomes like a trapezoid kind of thing because it's like this. So then you just line up the angle with the angle that is approximately the laptop is in, and you kind of make a little trickery or whatever. So it's not perfect, but that was something that was fun, and I'm glad I finally got to use that as an actual feature. Something on my monitor? Yeah, dust. Oof, there's a lot of stuff. Man, I could go for some food right now. But I was curious I don't think anybody actually thought it was me at the beginning. At least nobody commented and said, "Oh, I thought it was you the whole time." But I was trying to leave hints. One, because my initial acting was not great, but also because I already knew, so it wasn't actually a surprise. But I tried. But the other one was I called myself a dummy on the sign, and that was like supposed to be my clue that it was me, because I call myself a dummy all the time. Like, who would do that? Like, well, I'd do that to myself. Because I do that a lot, especially on live streams and stuff. That's usually where it ends up, because it's all unedited, just raw unedited footage and ideas, just words just come out of my mouth. Whoops, give me this. I'm gonna make peach ice cream tonight too. That's the other thing. We bought a bunch of I got some free peaches. So we have an ice cream maker. So I went and bought some like heavy cream, some whole milk. We got sugar, the peaches, some vanilla extract, and a little bit of salt is all you need. And then like an ice cream maker, like machine or whatever. And we have one of those too. So I'm going to do that tonight. It's going to be good. I'm going to make some chicken thingies, quesadillas, and then some ice cream. I like cooking. And desserts are my favorite. I love desserts and savory foods like steaks and pork chops and stuff. I like making those. And if I had a grill, I'd be grilling every day. But I don't. But I do have a gas stove, which is nice. So you can do some stuff with it. But I love making cheesecakes. I always make the same kind. I always make like a vanilla cheesecake. Like boring, I know. But I like making it. And it's pretty straightforward, and they always turn out really tasty. So get rid of this gravel here because it's going to be behind the wall. I'm hungry now. Yeah, I am working on the farm. Well, this is actually part of for my next episode. I'm not going to include any of me talking about it in the live stream, kind of, you know, like Petty does live stream sometimes, and he'll use that in the episode, like as he's doing it. I don't do that. I'm just gonna build all this stuff. It's gonna be progress updates. I've already shown some of this anyway, and it's funny this episode because of all the stuff that happened with Neat, and I'd recorded an intro part before and I didn't like it, so I recorded this other stuff later, like a time lapse of us doing things, and then I had to re-record the intro later. So it happened after I'd already done this other stuff, so I had to be careful about what I showed so it wouldn't. And then now I've got this stuff, so it's all out of order. But that's how it goes. I end up with like 30 clips and like 2 hours of footage, and then turn it into a 20-minute video. It's actually going to be more this time because the time lapse was like an hour and a half. But it's going to end up being like 64x. Was it? Can you bake some donuts? I've never made donuts. No Cones, who used to play on here, he did donuts. He made these like maple bacon donuts. So it's like a regular donut, right? You know, like with the hole in the middle and whatever. But then you make this maple glaze, like maple syrup, kind of like maple glaze on it, and then you like icing or whatever on the donut, and then you fry up some just like thick cut bacon, and you make it crispy, and then you crumble it, and then you put the bacon crumbles on the donut, like on the icing. And oh man, I know it sounds weird, but that sweet and savory really complement each other well. And man, that's some good eating right there. Ooh, God. So keep that in mind. If you're a donut person and you like try a maple bacon donut. Let me tell you right now, you're never gonna want to eat another one. Let's see. Do I fry? Okay, so we're going down the line. Do a deep fry stuff? I have a deep fry. I'd fry if I had one. No, I wanted to get one, and we put one on our registry for the wedding, and then we took it off because basically a lot of people were saying like you spend so much in oil. Like either you end up frying everything, which is not healthy. But not entirely unreasonable, or the oil sits there and goes bad. That's what I do to people. I'm sorry, everybody. All the people that are saying, "Oh, I'm hungry now." Sorry, don't leave. I apologize. Sorry, not sorry. I'm hungry too, and I have to sit here and talk. So you guys can get up and mill about. Go get some crackers or something. I don't know. Look how much glass we use. We didn't even connect those sections. That was 8 stacks of blue glass. Okay. How are we doing here? Oh yeah. We're gonna have a double chest of this stuff by the end of it. Because there's still... Okay. Here we go. Let's see. Is there stuff in here? Oh, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, what does it say? How much raw footage do you have to delete when making a video because you're unhappy about it? Surprisingly, not as much as you think, as far as because I'm not happy about it. Usually I'll start out, for most of my episodes are about an hour and a half to 2 hours worth of recorded materials. I've had some where I'll get talking and I'll talk straight through and I won't have any mess ups and it'll be fine and that's good. And then I do another clip and then I like talk straight through it. So I'll end up with like 35 minutes of footage and I'll maybe make it into a 30-minute video. So, I cut out just like a few bits, like when I have to sleep the night away, I'll cut that out. Or if I have to like go through the nether to get somewhere, I'll cut that out. But so a few times I've had ones where it's like that, and it takes me 15 minutes to edit it. And then you add in like a little bit of text, the inslate, the music, that kind of thing, and then boom, you're done. But most of the time, it's about an hour and a half to 2 hours of actual recorded material, not including any kind of like time lapse, just like normal, like me talking, me building stuff, me doing things, about 2 hours. Then that'll cut down to about 24 minutes or whatever. And a lot of the stuff that I cut out is not necessarily bad but it's just not it doesn't help with the flow of the episode. So, you like when you're like, for me, when I'm telling, like, I'm looking at this, like, I'm trying to tell a story, even if it's not like a story, like a movie story. It's just like me building stuff. It's still, I'm presenting it in a way that's kind of in a narrative. And when you're trying to make something funny, not everything that you say or do ends up being like, I laugh at that. Like, if I laugh at it, it's in for sure. And there's a lot of times where I can watch the same clip over and over again, and I'm just like laughing the whole time I'm editing, which I love it. Because if I think it's funny and I'm the one who made it, because I'm the most critical of myself of anybody that I know, then I'm pretty sure that you guys are gonna like it. But then sometimes you just have to talk and just have stuff in there. But yeah, like if you look at it, you say like, okay, what's the story when you're planning out this stuff? Like, I don't plan out my episodes in the sense of I'm going to do this and this and this and this today. I'm going to set aside this number of hours and I'm going to get it done or whatever. It's just kind of like I have a general idea of what I want to do. Like, I generally knew that I wanted to do this stuff today, but I also ended up like working a little bit over there. We had to dig some clay out. So it wasn't totally planned out. So we've been going for almost 3 hours now, 2 hours and 45 minutes or so. And, that's absolutely normal. And then you take all that and you say, like, what's the story out of all this material? What do I want to actually present to the viewer? Like, what do I want them to get out of the material that I created or am creating? So that's when it comes back into a little bit more of that cutting and shaping what you want it to do. So sometimes I'll use cuts. I'll use a lot more cuts than I think a lot of other people on the server do in the videos. Like it looks very chaotic in a sense, like ADD Minecraft kind of thing. But that's all on purpose to tell a story in that way. It's not like I was just, for the most part, it's not like, oh, I just messed up a whole bunch, I had to cut it all out. It's done with an intention of delivering a story in that fashion. And that's just because I like it. And hopefully other people seem to be liking it. There've been a lot of views and stuff recently. But that's just, oh, and look, we've gone down. We've been using some stone. So I've been getting a lot of views and stuff recently. So what are you doing? He's doing this. Oh, dang. He's been killing it. Wow. Okay. I didn't realize he was doing that. But yeah, so that's it. I mean, it's just like, it's how you want to tell the story and how you want to present it. That's how you edit it out. And then you have to just pick what moments out of all those things that I made best represent the story that I'm trying to portray, I guess. Hopefully that makes sense. And it like gives you some insight into what goes into these things. Because it's not just me. Like, everybody has their own process too. I'm sure, if you look at something like Mumbo or Etho or Exuma or something like that, like, yeah, they have plans, yeah, they derp around or whatever, and I'm sure they record some amount of stuff. But for the most part, you look at their episodes, it's long, like 5 to 10 minute single clips straight through. So they may have 3 or 4 cuts and maybe a little bit of B-roll here and there. Like, Etho will sometimes show him building stuff, whatever. But it's all like straight through stuff. A lot of talky, like me doing things and explaining. How do you do your graphics and stuff? Are you talking about like the overlaid text, or are you talking about like the end slate thing at the end of the episode with the creeper drawing and all that kind of stuff? That I actually paid somebody to make. It was actually the same guy, Evan, the guy that's in a lot of my videos. I paid him $100 and he made that drawing for me because I really wanted it anyway, and I told him I'd give him some money because he's a very talented artist and I appreciate his hard work. But anyway, so that's where I got that. As far as like the overlaid text and those kinds of things, or like any of the like the stuff that pops up on the screen, literally that's all done through track motion. So you set up a track, or like for me, like the text, I might have one track of video that's for text, unless there's several different things at the same time. If it just says like, oops, I derped or whatever up on the screen, that's just done on one text line. And then I'll start and end of that thing. I'll set up keyframes where it says, from this time to this time, I need this track to be shaped and sized and positioned like this. So it's up in the top corner of the screen. and that's it. And then if I have another text, I usually don't put it in the same place on the screen just to kind of give it some variation. So like it might be upper right the first time, and if I do something else, it might be down kind of angled a different way down in the bottom, or like in the upper left. And so every time I do that, you have to set new keyframes in and out. If you just set the inside, when you go to the next one, it's going to slightly move because it goes between keyframe to keyframe. So you want to, on each clip that you put in, or each text or each thing, you have to have an ending or a starting and an ending keyframe that are the same if you want them to stay still. And then you just set new ones for the next thing you want to do. Sometimes I do that thing where the text will like pop in and out. And that's literally like start and end keyframe for the length of the clip. And I zoom in really close on the timeline so I can see it frame by frame. And you've got the starting one here at the very beginning. Then I skip two more. So on the fourth frame, I put a keyframe, make it the same size. Okay, so it's one here, fourth frame here, and then the end frame are all the same size. Then in between these two, I go to the second frame and just make it a little bit bigger. I just make the text or the image or the whatever a little bit bigger. So basically in 2 frames, it goes from here to here, and then 2 more frames it goes back. So it's a boop, just a little pop, little movement. Can draw interest. It draws you to it. Gives you a little bit of interest in there, a little bit of movement in it. That's why I put, like in that short film thing, that's why I put the camera shake and the panning stuff instead of just having a bunch of still shots, because it's more entertaining and it's more natural. It feels like you're drawn into it a little bit more immersion. You feel like, oh, this is a real thing. So just like that's just like how I approach it. Sorry. I guess I could be making bricks and actually doing work right now. Sorry. So I said we needed this many, and we've gotten way more than that. So thank you to everybody that's helped. Dougie, Jeffy, for giving me all these things. Now I actually have to make them into bricks. So, what's the best way to do it? I'll probably just, yeah, give the popping thing a try. It's so, yeah, I know. But it's just, it's simple. It's simple to do, and it just makes it more. How did that only make? Oh, I'm stupid. It's simple to do, but it makes your video just that much more dynamic, and by extension, in my opinion, more entertaining. Like a higher production value, not necessarily more entertaining, but it just shows something that's really easy to do, but it shows that you put a little bit of attention to detail in it. And that's totally an opinion, and people can feel differently about it. That's fine. But I like it, so that's why I do it. Yeah. What else? Yeah, I like these are good questions, you guys. I like all this stuff. Y'all are a good crowd, good audience here. And this needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4. This needs to go for a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm only gonna take the 4 that I said. All right, so this is those stacks. This should be enough to do all of it, and I might have a few left over. Good thing you didn't accidentally make hardened clay, but oh my gosh, that was so annoying. I'm glad I caught it when I did, because if I'd made all of that, that would have been that was early on in the season too. Didn't have all the financial backing of resources and abilities like I do now. Look at like all my nice tools and stuff. Okay, we have a sorter. We can put this stuff in the sorter. It's right here. Oh, actually I want the dirt. I don't know how many times I go through and organize these chests. What did I want to give away though? I wanted the glass to go somewhere. I want it to go here, I guess. All right, we've got this. We've got that. We need to make a few more slabs. Nope. Yep. Yep. Okay, a few more slabs. And we're gonna do the bricks first. Let's just get to it. Yeah, that'll be good. All right, let's get to it. We're gonna build this across. Oh man, look at that skid. Oh, so good. Leave this one open though. Don't do this one. If you, I don't know if you're still watching, but don't do this side so I can just get up. We'll do that last. But, oh my goodness. This is proud papa right here. Look at this. I mean, there's still a lot of detail to do underneath here, so this isn't done. There's gonna be a lot more detail to it. But man, that's looking cool. Oh goodness. All right, let's see if I can remember. Hey, it's been an hour since I worked on this, so I might have forgotten all of the steps already. Ugh, hate that about walls. I'm still on this. I can't. Anyway. Ugh. Now let's see if I counted right. This is gonna be the ultimate test though. Like, do I make it all the way to the end with this stuff, and not run out? Okay, we're gonna go to there. Cool. I'm gonna let the stairs open. Yeah. Oh my goodness, you'll be in for it when you see all the. I'm gonna make baby starring videos too, if mommy let it happen. I don't know. I might have to get permission on that one, not just do it. You know how it goes. We got a happy wife, happy life, that kind of thing. So make sure we don't do anything too crazy. End up on one of those like Facebook fail type videos or whatever. Like, oh, look at this guy. Doesn't know how to raise a kid properly. Not gonna do that. Just gonna have some fun. Definitely don't want them to regret having had me as a dad when they get old enough to have their own Facebook account and see them show up, or like her own YouTube or whatever. Like, what did you do? So embarrassing. That's the wave of the future though, folks. You know, like right now it's like you have baby pictures. They're like Polaroids and little 4x6s or whatever from when you're a kid. Oh, the kids now that are being born now, they don't stand a chance, man. Their potential boyfriend, girlfriend, whatevers are going to have all the footage of whatever, like whatever. It's so easy to record and take pictures nowadays. So easy, so cheap. Don't stand a chance. It's all right. I'll be good. I'll be good. Be funny though. The only thing that I regret about this building is once this is in here, there's no going between this. You can't get here. The only way I could go around it, I guess, is I could put, instead of doing slabs, we could have done pressure plates. But even still, I don't know. I guess I could do that, but I've already done it. I'm not gonna redo it. But yeah, that's the only thing that I would have changed. Or if you guys ever want to build a giant building like this and have the same kind of roof design that you can't really get into, make sure you can get into it in case you need to change something. Like I'm gonna have to tear off part of the roof when we change the filters over from cobblestone and whatnot. I guess I guess worst things have happened. So, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Or signs. Oh yeah, I guess signs would work too. But I don't like signs for it. I don't know why. Yeah, I guess signs would work. I think because everything else here is stone, we don't have a lot of wooden stuff that's why I don't want to use signs. No regrets. Yeah, no. Okay. No regrets. It's fine. The building is perfect. Absolutely nothing I would ever change. Does this... When the block... When the wall... When the wall has a block on it... Hold on. Does it change the hitbox? I don't know where that went. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it does. Well, I guess we'll find out. Actually, we could find out if Skid wants to toss something in down below, we could see it like ride past here. Like if you want to toss in some, I don't know, like a bucket or something like that would go into the random items chest. It doesn't change the hitbox. Okay, good. It's just changed the visual. Okay, great. That would have been a disaster. We could have. I guess we could put in like regular fences in that case. But yeah, we don't need to. Good, great. Problem solved. Before it wasn't even a problem. Yeah, hey. Okay. We'll go across to the other side and just do all of those together in a minute. See, now my frames per second are back up again. They're at like 88 right now. I don't know what was going on off the front of the building over there earlier, but that was mazy. Mazy? That's not the word that I wanted to use at all. That doesn't make any sense. That was crazy. Crazy is the word that I wanted to use. There it is. Could not think of that for some reason. They think I'm crazy. All right, we go up. Oh, see, there it is again. I'm shifting on a block, but because there's a wall there, which is a half block, it says, oh, you can step down. That's what happens on chests too. So you can't shift. You can shift on chest if there's not a block below it, or if there's another chest below it. But if there's any other type of block, because it's not a full height, you'll fall off. Little fun fact. That's why it does that. Give me this. What was said? It just changed. Okay, wait. Somebody said something in chat. I'm gonna let the stairs open. Stairs coming. I don't know what that means. I think that could be that. Yeah, but actually, you can do a parody, I think. I don't know. There's somehow ways you can do, like you get all those people, like Justin Bieber got famous because he was singing somebody's song. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Let's just climb up here. But I think that's how he got found. He was like doing YouTube videos or something, doing covers. And he was just like singing and playing guitar in his bedroom or whatever. And then somebody's like, oh, that kid can do something for being so young. I could mold him into a terrible person. And such is life. I threw in some stairs because you asked me to throw in something. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay. I wasn't looking. Crap. Okay, all right. Well, shoot. I guess we'll just have to look and see if they ended up in the thing. If they ended up in the random items chest, because I wasn't watching, then we'll know for sure. But everybody's saying that it's not. I thought you were talking about the roof design. You're gonna put in stairs, like you're gonna redesign the roof with stairs or something. I don't know. Don't listen to me. I'm just crazy. What else? Yeah, I guess we'll just look in the chest at the end. We'll look at it and see if there's stairs in there. Then we'll be like, okay, great success has been had with this, and it should be successful. 2, 3, because yeah. All right. Thank you for clearing that up, though. that feels stupid. All right. 1, 2, 3. Man, y'all been sticking with me through some roughly tedious things today. Oh no, give it. I certainly do appreciate that for sure. So to answer the question that was posed at the beginning of the episode or video, now Skid has helped build, not just Niels and I. All right. Oh, yes. Oh, grabbed it out of the air. That was like, poof, mine. You don't go anywhere, bricks. Let's see. Pluck. Okay, this. Watch ya. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Did I call it right or what? Look at this. All right, this is all the bricks we have. I said 4 rows. I said 4 rows of clay balls, which turns into regular bricks, and it takes 4 bricks to make a brick block like this. So I'm holding myself to it. I feel really bad if I messed it up. Oh, this is gonna have to go too. Oh, we'll take that way down. We'll take that way down. Dinner now. Be back later. Okay. Have enjoyable food. Okay. Yep. Ooh. So it goes up like that. See ya. Okay, so that goes up like that, and then that goes up like that. Okay, and we need one more. We need one more thing right here. 'Cause there's the one here that I didn't do yet. Oh, we're closing in, guys. I don't know if I am going to get this whole thing done. Let me see. What time is it? It's 12:15. Okay, so I've got 45 minutes because that's when our server meeting starts at 1 local time, 1 p.m. So I'm going to get as much stuff as I can get done between now and then. Done. And then I will call it, because it's already been 3 hours. So 3 hours and 45 minutes. Pretty gosh darn good live stream, I'd say. Let's see. Average view time of 15 minutes, it says. Excellent job, you guys. You are amazing. Look at this. Okay, look. So I ended up with a stack plus 1 block extra. So that's pretty good estimating there on my part. Bragg City over here. This guy. Oh my gosh. All right, we need to sleep, and then we're going to put those bricks away, and then... and then we will do the stone brick stuff and the slabs. Oh, I see it. I can see it. All right, sleep. So you may have noticed like the skipping. It's like I'm in bed. There's another person online. Jeffy's online, but I can still make it daytime. It's like a little game mechanic we have. But the reason it doesn't just go straight to daytime like it did last season or whatever last time, like when a certain number of people were in bed, it would just skip right to day. Well, we found out that because of the local area difficulty that the game sets for determining the amount of armor and weapons that mobs spawn with naturally. Like the longer you're in a given area, the higher the local difficulty is going to be. Well, if you have it set to skip to the next day, it resets the day counter to day 1 so that the local difficulty never goes up. But now with this, you're just adding 200 ticks to the clock, to the game clock, every second or so. And that's why the sky will just be like boop, 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 and then it becomes daytime. So now we're on day whatever, not day 1. So the local difficulty is up. And that's why you'll see like skeletons walking around with like full armor and like swords and stuff. Stair? I see stairs. I see stairs. They're in that. So, sweet. I'm gonna put that like that. Oh my goodness. I kind of liked it open, but this is pretty epic. I like it. All right, let's put. Oh, all this is done too. All this is done. I just like it to be organized. I know it's weird. Okay. And then we can put this right there, that right there, and that right there. Aha! Whew. Okay, so we've got slabs, we got some dirt, we got some of these thingies. We're good. We're golden. Let's get back up there. Oh, man, that looks so cool. Okay. Oh, and he did this stuff too. Oh, great. What is it? Oh, he filled it all in though. I want to see, because I want some of that brick to be visible. It's not visible, but just underneath. I wanted it. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know. We'll look at it. We'll look into it. Yeah, let's pop over there real quick. Because I think, yeah. So, see, it's got like this gap. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't look great. Maybe if we could just leave this one open. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of cool, but again, you're never gonna see it. And even from like down here, you're not gonna see it. So you really, well, you do see that gap. You do see that there's a gap. You don't see why there's a gap, but you see that there's a gap. I don't know. Maybe we'll talk with them and see whatever. Have we built any farms yet? Just the witch farm. That's it. Hey. Yeah. I don't know. We'll talk about it, but it's fine. We'll do that. And oh, this is not correct right here. I don't know what happened there. Ugh. Doesn't matter. This is not the final building. It's not how it's gonna look anyway. Whew. Oh, nice. So I'm just checking something out. Gonna switch back now. See there on the stream. I like how I feel like I have to read out loud what I'm typing. I don't actually do that normally. Like I don't really get the impression that like every time I type something on the computer, like I'm making an email, I'm like, dear friend, I have a lot of stuff to discuss with you today in email. Like that's not, I don't actually do that. I don't, for whatever reason though, when I'm in a video, like in a recording or in a live stream and somebody's texting me, I'm like typing it out, I always read it out. It's weird. I don't just do that all the time. So don't you worry. Oh no. Oh, we can just do this. Hee hee hee. Don't worry. I'm not gonna sing anything else. All right. Oh man, it is coming to Gezal, and it looks beautimous. 2. This is what you guys came here for. See all this stuff getting put together. This is the final thing. Oops. Oh yeah, I gotta do it from this side. Look how smooth this is. I don't know if you can tell on YouTube, but man, smoothness of the frames per second over here. Well, it's just 70, but I mean, I guess 60 is like your like whatever PC Master Race gaming whatever. So it's above 70, it looks good, but it's below the 144 hertz of the monitor, so there's no tearing. It's just smooth sailing. Yeah, you'll see the witch farm tomorrow in Petty's video. He's gonna talk about that. That's what I've been avoiding this whole last like 3 weeks. So I know like he got a new job, as I'm sure a lot of you guys know. So when you get a new job, you want to like be on time to work and be a good employee, and in so doing, you oftentimes end up with less time to do other stuff like Minecraft per se. So there's, and you know, somebody my size channel, doesn't really matter. I just put out a video when I put out a video, and y'all just deal with it. But for somebody like him, you know, there's somewhat of an expectation of like, oh, you need to have this video out like on Sunday or on whatever day. You have it, you know, you got to, oh darn it, you got a schedule that you got to keep. So, you know, for him, he's like, what's my option? Like I'm at work, I can't record, I can't do stuff. So you have to pre-record some things. So it was a little disappointed to see some of the comments on, I think the last video that he put out, from some people were saying like, oh, look at you copying Tango on your Nether hub idea. Oh, somebody else making a map, blah blah blah. Look, one, it's Minecraft, people copy ideas all the time, so don't even start. But two, that video was recorded over a month ago, and the fact is like, that's just how it goes sometimes, and we don't have any communication with them. They don't obviously have any communication with us, except I guess Zuma and Petty know each other, I guess, through videos. But I mean, really, it's not that. So don't be just because somebody else did something doesn't give you the okay to like haha blah 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 blah, because two people have the same idea about the same thing all the time, and it's also not fair either from a sense of like, hey, I'm gonna put out 30 videos a week and show all this crazy progress like a lot of them do over there, because that's all they do. They don't have real jobs, so to say. They just do that. So of course they're gonna come up with all the ideas first, because that's all they do is play Minecraft. So keep that in mind. And it always seems like such a race. You know what I mean? Like it seems like such a race to get to the end of whatever. Like I have to be the first one to do a thing so that I can get all the views for it. So I'm just gonna make hundreds of videos about stuff, some better than others. So I mean, they're not like terrible videos or anything like that. So don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they put out crappy videos, but like production wise. But it's something that seems like, was that really necessary to make a whole thing about it? Like 5 minutes after the snapshot comes out, you know, like, can you give us a few minutes to discover this stuff on our own, please? You know, that's my thing. But you know, it's their job kind of thing. Like they actually make money doing this kind of stuff. So I kind of see where you're coming from. You want to farm all those views at the beginning, but it gets tiresome too. Like just all that. So that's just my take on it. Whatever. Y'all do you, I guess. We're just chugging along here on the new Eriador server, just loving life and doing videos when we can, because it's fun and because we have fun doing it. This isn't a job. This is just it's a hobby that I feel very fortunate that I get to participate in, and that not only do I get to, I mean, I could just make videos, nobody watch them, doesn't matter. It's fun, but it's nice to also have people that like to watch it as well, such as you folks, you fine folks of the interwebs. So yeah, thank you for that, because you're my enablers. Whoops. But believe me, if I could make it a full-time job and just like make videos and make money off the videos and just by playing video games all the time, still a lot of work, and it'd be hours and hours of work every day. And I think there's also, I mean, I say that now, and it's probably like, you know, you sit on your ivory tower kind of thing and like judge over other people and what they do, and you're not doing the same thing. But it's like, I feel like there probably would be a level too of saying like, once you get to that point with such a high expectation from anybody, that it could be wearing on you, or like very drained, like to have just this constant, it's like, you need to have a video out, it's Tuesday, it has to be about this thing because you have a schedule. I mean, every job has a schedule. Like I have to, you know, I have to go in Monday through Friday, or you know, on the weekends, or whatever your job is. So that, yeah, there's a schedule. But I don't know. You only have to answer to like 10 people. You know what I mean? Like at work, you got like a couple of supervisors. You know, some of your co-employee, like your other similar level people, like they're counting on you to show up so that they're not having overburdened with their work. But when you're doing a channel that has tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of people that rely on you for entertainment, I could see that being very tiring very quickly if for certain people. So I could see where people would get burnt out for it, and then like, and why you want to approach it in a certain way is like all the dislikes and the whatever. Although, fun fact for those of you who don't know, little YouTube insider trivia thing, not insider, I'm not like whatever, but dislikes actually don't hurt a video's standing. It actually helps it, just the same as a like does, because it means your video is driving traffic one way or another. YouTube says, okay, well, there's traffic. That's, you know, that's what the likes do. The likes and dislikes there's no direct correlation between a like or view and how much money you make on a video. So there's a misconception there. It's just about the ads that play, and if people click the ads, or if they watch them all the way through, or whatever the type of ad it is. But as far as how your video gets seen, so you can get more views and potential people clicking your ads and all that kind of stuff, that's how you get more money. That's where the likes and dislikes come into play. Yeah, so they only help. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they only help. So that's why if you watch, I watch Linus Tech Tips. He does computer videos. So it's like building custom PCs and like crazy computer build type thingies, like not just like practical, and like new tech reviews and all this kind of stuff. But at the end of all his videos, they always basically say the same kind of thing. It's like it if you liked it, you know what to do if you didn't like it, and feel free, like, if you want to see more of it, click subscribe, you know, that kind of thing. They're encouraging people to do something. You know, let us know if you have something more, if your feelings are more complicated than that, let us know down in the comments. Like, all of those interactions are what drives your standing in the search results with YouTube. So, like, it's a very clever technique that I hadn't actually seen anybody else doing. And like, when I saw his videos, like, why would he tell people to dislike his videos? And I looked into it. It's like, oh, because it helps. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it literally doesn't matter. And if you think about it, like, well, why would that help you? Like, well, let me put it to you this way. Besides just in like, it means there's people watching it. It wouldn't be fair if it hurt you. And I'll tell you why. Here's an example, right? Say you went to a football game, like American football, we'll say, because I know teams. So like, you're going to Panthers versus Broncos. I'm a Panthers fan, me personally. So I'm videoing, and maybe this is bad, like ignoring copyright and all that stuff. I'm videoing the Panthers playing. They just kicked a field goal. They won the game. Sweet. I post that video to YouTube, and I'm like, yeah, Panthers, brah. All the Panther fans are going to give it thumbs up. They're like, yeah, that was awesome. All the Broncos fans are going to give it thumbs down, because they didn't like it. It's not because your video was crap. It's because they didn't like how it turned out because of the game, which isn't your fault. So that's why they do it. Like, if they made it so that it was just strictly related to, you know, a like is good and a dislike is bad, then people could really abuse that system. But now if people want to abuse the system, I get a dislike every once in a while. That's how you know you've made it. And that's what Petty always says. It's like, you know you've made it when you start getting dislikes on your video. But as long as my dislike to like ratio is like in the positive, I'm good. Like as far as like mentally, I'm good. Doesn't matter if I get hundreds of them. Yeah, I thought that was always an interesting like analogy or way to phrase it, so you could kind of understand a little bit better about why it's done the way that it is in that case. Oh, there goes the moon, slowly ticking away. Hey, my average view time has gone up. I'm at 141 playbacks according to this. I don't know how often it updates. It's probably like every 20 seconds or so. It says 9 concurrent viewers right now. Excellent. It says total view time in hours already of 36. So the number of people who have watched, adding up all the time that they've watched during those things, obviously it's concurrent, has been about 36 hours of watch time. That's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. All right, eat it. There you go. All right, we need more stone bricks and we need more stone slabs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So 3 of these are going to turn into that. And these 4 are going to turn into that. Okay. Oh, new Eriador server meeting. What time is it? Oh. 12, it's 12:35. Give me a minute, Google Calendar. 30 minutes. I think I have it set to 30 minutes out. Oh man, this is cool. I actually should probably put a way to get up here just in case. Oh, where are we? We're at this one? Okay, I see. So now I need to remember. Oh no. Let's finish these first. Let's finish the walls. How long are you streaming? Until 1 p.m. my time, which is about like another 25 minutes-ish. Because that's when our server meeting is, and we have a lot to discuss today. I don't want to say it's like private. Like it's just not. I'm not gonna live stream it. Like that's that. Basically, we just talk about what's going on and whatever, and people can talk more openly if they're not being filmed. Yeah. So, there's that. And we don't want to give anything away, because there may be discussion of upcoming plans for things as well. We keep everybody in suspense. That's how you keep them coming back. It's like cliffhangers and stuff. Like, I want to know how it ends. Well, if it never ends, there you go. See? That's the line of thinking you got to go for. Jeffy knows. He knows. This guy gets it. Oh my gosh. I'm also not used to doing live streams like in the middle of the day because of having weird work schedules. Oh, now I gotta go all the way around. Because I had weird work schedules in the past, so I'm not used to having so many people on watching, like from Germany and Europe and whatever, like, because I'll start these at like 4 in the afternoon. So for you guys, it's 11 p.m. And like maybe people will be on for like 10 minutes or so. Then they got to go to bed and they got to get up early in the morning. But it's the weekend. It's Saturday, boy. It's Saturday. It's the middle of the day. Can I stream tomorrow? Does this mean the farm project? No, the farm project will eventually have it. There's a finite conclusion to it, but it's going to be a while before it's finished. So don't worry about that. Who? What? Oh, hey. Welcome back. Well, welcome back. Yeah, it will end at some point. Don't worry. But there will be lots of other projects that'll be happening. Yeah, it's going much faster than I was expecting as well. And I know, obviously, I'm going to have to break this out because this is where the stupid iron... I don't want these here, but they want them here. For the record, anybody watching, I still don't agree with this being put here, but it's not up to me sometimes. You just you pick your battles. Is there something like a heat map of where most people are watching from? Yes, there actually is, which is cool. Most of my views come from Germany, Go figure. First place is Germany, and then second place is the United States. And then I've got and it's actually most of my viewers come from Europe, because there's only so much Americas. There's a lot more Europe in the sense of like number of countries. So yeah, that's where most of my views come from is Europe. But first place Germany, second place United States, and so on. And the way that Google Analytics works is you can actually look at all that stuff, which is pretty cool, and then you end up with what do you call it? It gives you percentages. Like it gives you I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, it gives it to you in percentages, so whatever. What? I thought... Oh, I guess it is like that. It's just on this one thing. Okay. Yeah. 500 million people in Europe, 300 million in the US. Yeah, that's true. We're a bunch of people here. Is that it? Is that all there? No, but you're not counting like... I guess part of Russia is in Europe. I mean, it's also Asia, which is an interesting thing if you think about that. Russia is partly in Asia, partly in Europe. You don't think of Russia as an Asian country. You know, it's not like China or Taiwan or something. You think of it as a European country, but technically speaking, it's big and it's in Asia as well. I just assume everyone is from Germany on the community server unless I hear otherwise. Yeah. Well, you're not. You can't say everybody. Yeah, an overwhelming majority of people are from Germany on the community server. That is for sure. And it's funny how many times like I'm on there and people like asking me if I speak German, if I can, or like they'll like message me in German. I'm like, I don't know what you said. Sorry, and I have to get somebody to translate. Oh, I see. So 12 people watching, and one of them from South Africa. Nice. Oh, that's proximity. Yeah, proximity's still watching. What is your video cut program? Wait. I use Sony Vegas Pro 13. That's my editing program that I use. If I have to do compositing, which I don't really ever do in the Minecraft videos, but I've used it for different effects because I can use it for like 3D camera tracking and stuff. I use HitFilm 3 Pro for that because it came with it. Oh, good. This is it. Okay, great. I also see a lot of Dutch people around, not only in Eriador. Oops. I think most of the YouTubers I watch happen to be from the EU, and then there's Chris. Yeah. I'm special, I guess. Yeah, I got my Dutch viewers as well. It's Jeffy and Freezer Pick's from Norway, isn't he? I feel like he's from Norway. Jeffy was talking about himself, though. Do. All right. Do. See, I'm using Magic Video Deluxe 2016 Premium. Oh, interesting. I haven't heard of that program before. Is it pretty easy, pretty straightforward to use? My top 3 is German, American, UK, Dutch is 4th. Norway land, yeah. Let me go grab some more torches. Oh, we are close. Ooh, what is all this from? Oh, Skid must have dropped. Wait, no. Oh, he is here. Oh, he is working on it. Okay, I was like, where did this come from? Like, how I wasn't over here. Torches. I'll take these. Thank you. Yeah, I'd like to go back. The only time I've been to Europe, I went to London, England, on my honeymoon in 2013. And I got to go. Hey, Skid, real quick. I know you can't wait. So, but like right here, can you just do it like that? I think that goes like that. Like leave a gap or whatever. Because that's how it goes. You'll hear it eventually. Look at it on the community server. I think there's a gap there. And it's not so much because I want to see the brick. It's because I want to see the gap from down there. It's like a texture thing. This looks too flat. I'm just you'll see it eventually. You'll see this video eventually. Okay. Anyway. But I meant it more of a way. I know a lot of Dutch people that play Minecraft in communities. I meant, oh, okay. It's just your concept with them. It isn't your own concept with the item silos? No. Not really. I don't remember where I saw it. It's one of these things that I've done for like years, like a year or two. I don't know, like when 1.7 came out or 6, I don't know. Maybe this could have technically been done in 1.5 because it's just hoppers and comparators and stuff. So I don't know exactly when it was come up with, but it doesn't look weird through the roof. Look it on the community server. Because like what I'm saying is like the gap. I know there's like the shadow that looks bad, but you don't see the shadow from down there. But you do see that like, there's a texture on it. I don't know. I mean, it's whatever. It's not a huge deal. But that was just my thing. Okay. Anyway, let's keep on trucking. IKEA land is just the other side of the road. Yeah, I got to go to London, England on my honeymoon, and we had a great time. Well, I had a great time. My wife was sick. I think like, you know, when you do wedding stuff, sometimes it can be a little stressful, and as such, it can lower, you know, being stressed out lowers your immune system. I don't know if you knew that. And as a result, she got really sick while we were over there. It didn't help that it's an 8.5-hour plane flight. We actually managed to get a direct flight somehow from Charlotte, North Carolina to Heathrow. And it wasn't that expensive either. It was like it is expensive. Each ticket was like $800 round trip, but it's way more expensive now than it was then. I'll tell you that much. I looked into it. It's like $1,300 now. Anyway, yeah, do it. Yeah, send me a link. I'll check it out for sure. Cause I like that idea. But Mojang IKEA land is more flat than Norway. Norway has epic mountains from what I've seen. Oh yeah. I get to go karting in London. That was cool. Wait, can you fight with Skid? No, I'm not gonna fight with him. He's helping me out. I don't want to be mean to him. Okay, let's go torch. There we go. Good. Good. Man, we might get this done. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm stoked. This is the easy part right here. I've already done all the hard bits. Now it's just like placing down some junk. Boop, boop. But I did a bunch of touristy stuff. We went to the Tower of London. I know I get distracted and then I just keep going where I left off. But we went to Tower of London. We went to Wimbledon. We ate lunch at all kinds of like dinners and stuff. There's all kinds of crazy, awesome restaurants and places. And then we got one of those week-long unlimited ride tube passes. So we didn't have to pay to ride. So like if we just want to go like the next stop up instead of paying $1, it was like included. It was great. Highly recommended if you ever do that. 11 minutes, no pressure. Okay, cool. Oh, I heard an email or something. Somebody just booped. I'm not gonna check it. I'm under the gun. How long is he gonna keep streaming? Until 1 o'clock. Oh, what is it? What does it say? Email. Bunch of stuff about Twitter. I'm not gonna read it, but it's mostly people like retweeting the link to this live stream, which is very kind of you. I saw Jeffy did it, Giannis did it, so thanks both of you guys. Oh my God! Eat the thing. What is this? What is this? Eat it. Creeper TV. The movie in episode 32 was great. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I had a lot of fun making it. I think Dougie did as well. Whoops. Whoops. Take it. So how many of you guys watch other, like, not just new Eriador people, but just like watch other live stream, like channel YouTube people who live stream on YouTube or whatever? Yeah, I know. I'd be interested to see as far as how other people handle chat and streams. Like if a lot of people, will you go to the Olympics in Rio? No. One, I don't want to get murdered, so I'm not going to go to Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. But also, it's got a crazy Zika virus thingy going on right now. Plus, you know, my wife's pregnant, so if I come home with that, then she's gonna, it's not gonna be good. So no. Plus, it's also very expensive, not only to get there, but also, like the tickets for the Olympics, I'm sure, and they're probably already sold out and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, did you give Dougie a script? Yes, I did. And he changed it up a little bit because like I wrote it American English kind of thing, so he used words like holiday instead of vacation. So there was like a little bit of improvisation and whatnot. Yeah. So yeah. He changed it up a little bit, and then I took that and edited it to my liking. And the good thing is because we're doing it third person and it's no face cam or nothing else. For that, I'd love to show you a screenshot of that kind of stuff because I cut and pasted like different halves of sentences together and overlapped and shortened and then did, so there was a lot of audio editing in that as well as video editing, as plus all the sound effects. I recorded myself knocking on the door. I recorded myself typing on the keyboard, all those kinds of little like detail things. I did all that. Which that was a lot of fun. I like doing that kind of stuff. I'm an audio guy myself, like by trade, so it was cool to actually get to use some of that knowledge and put it to good use. We're like one away. Oh, I never finished the things. Oh no. We're gonna cut it close. It's gonna be like 104. Can you visit me on the community server? I can't right now, but I could do it after our meeting because we're getting ready to have our server meeting. So let me try and do this quickly. Okay. I forgot about this part. Luckily, this isn't too bad. And it's only the one side, too, because I've already done the other side. Oh, did I not? Okay, good. Good. Okay, down here. Down here. Whoops. No, wasting time. No. Oh, that's gone forever. Oh. Maybe I picked it up. I don't know. Aha. Okay. That's done. Great. This stuff doesn't matter per se, because it's not going to be seen. This is in the what do you call it? The attic of the build, and there's not steps leading up into the attic. What's the IP for the community server? It's just newereador.com. Just that. It's the same as our website. We have a website if you want to check out all the latest videos from people. You can see when they post them in there. They'll show up on the front page of the website, which is a nice touch. I like that feature. And when I do my playlist, like when I upload my video, I put them in a playlist, you know, for New Eriador. But I also have the playlist set up for that, so that I just immediately put it in the thing, so it shows up on the website as soon as it uploads on YouTube. Oh goodness. What time is it? 12:56. Oh, look at us. Look at us. Boy. Yeah. Look at this, man. We getting it all lit up. And done. Ta-da. Done. Oh, and just enough food left. Ah. Sorry. Hope that wasn't too loud. Anyway. So yeah, Skid's obviously doing the other bits to it, and then there's still the underneath side. Man, he's gotten far. I could never talk and build at the same time. This with all the counting too. Looks like it's gonna be another little attendance one. But yeah, so man, this is crazy coming along. Oh my goodness. All right, how do I get back down without having to... Ha! Uh-oh. Oh. What? Hey. Okay, cool. Perfect. Say GG. And the IP distinguishing between a URL and the IP address. Anyone know that? No. We set it up as a custom IP address, so you don't have to use a bunch of numbers and stuff. So the IP address, if you're trying to add this to your server list, if you're trying to add the community server to your server list, you'd call it whatever you want, but the IP is neweriador.com. It's not like 192.0.1.1 or whatever. I'm sure there is one. I mean, it's a computer device. Like, it has an IP address that's a number that computers communicate to, but that's not what we give out, and I don't know it anyway, but I connect to it the same way. So yeah, that is that. Let me sleep, and we can look at this in the daytime. I'm gonna pick up. Look at this glass. Don't waste all this glass and stuff. Oh my goodness. I spent ages picking up all this sand. All right, we're about to head out. Because it is 12:58, and our meeting starts in 2 minutes. But I did want to show you this in the daytime, so if it would please hurry up and be daytime, that would be great. Yes, welcome back. Sorry, it's about to end. But you can check out what you missed on the thing, but I'm going to give you a recap here anyway. Yeah, so we've gotten all of the brick beams in place. Got all those in place, all the slabby bits and all that kind of stuff. And And we're missing a glass there. Skid has been working on the glass bits, and once that's done, the roof is done. I mean, I'm gonna do some of the interior detailing under the beams because there's a little bit more like spaced gaps, like secondary arches and whatever. That's a little bit more complicated, and I need both monitors up for that. But otherwise, I think we did pretty darn good on that today. And we got some of the wall done, the blue wall out there for my episode. That is a lot of clicking. So why don't we go up on the roof to end it? Now let's do that. He says I'm late. Yeah, I know. So I'm gonna head up here real quick. Doop-a-doop boop, doop-a-doop boop. I'm gonna go up right here. So we get an overhead view of it. It's hard to stack up sometimes. See how it like catches you in the block? Weird. All right. So look at this. Here we go. Has to do the dishes as punishment. So I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Man. Oops. All right. But anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I've been wchamilt. It's been an excellent live stream. I've certainly had a great time with it. We've talked about all kinds of stuff. We've done all kinds of stuff. Had a great conversation to chat. Lots of views, lots of happy people. Couldn't ask for more. So thank you so much. Seriously. And, you know, let me know in the comments of any of the videos if you have ideas for stuff, or if you want to see me work on other projects. You know, if you like split it up a little bit, because I know I've been focusing all the way on this. But you know, let me know what you think, and I'll be happy to try and work some of that stuff out. So thank you again, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.